Okay. Brilliant. Right, okay.
Are we live?
We are live.
Hey!
Hey. Literally bang on 3 o'clock.
Lovely. Oh, yeah, no, there we are. Cool. Right, hang on a second. Let me shove this in the... Oh, God damn it, you can't share live videos. Why can you not share live videos?
Can you not? Are you serious?
I'm being deadly serious. What the actual hell? Okay, give me a 1 second.
No, it's all right. Just share www.youtube.com/2/ I am Joey. 2 I's and 2 Y's. But we're live anyway. So
lovely. Shove it in the Discord.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to put my phone on silent because I've had so many people call me today while I've been out. Nobody has called me all weekend, and then all of a sudden on Monday, everyone wants to talk to me. So, I can smell food as well. I think Lindsay's cooking something. Oh, no. No. Okay, I'm just going to actually put that we're live as well. So
cool, no problem. Cool, right, send now. I love that. It has to give me a notification every time I do it on PC. Saying, are you aware you're about to tag everybody, which is over 50 people? Yes, I am. Oh. I have no issues with this.
Cool. So we've it's been a quiet week.
It's been a quiet week, hasn't it?
But there's still tough. There's still stuff to talk about.
Yes, there
is. I'm gonna whack my phone there.
Hello, just call me Sean. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello. I'm just gonna have a drink real quick. Hopefully we have some more people join us.
Either way, right, so we've got... What are the big stories this week, Joey? What we got?
One of the big ones. You really,
big ones.
You just want to go straight in there.
I love a big topic to unpack.
So, the new sets were announced, weren't they? The newest set.
Yeah,
the new sets coming. I actually tried to have a look at the set list. I really couldn't find anything.
Ooh, could you not?
No, I couldn't. This was a fair few days ago now. Like, you know, when they literally announced the logo. Oh,
okay. So since then, the thing that I have seen is Galarian Slowbro.
Yeah.
Definitely a V, maybe a V Max. I can't remember.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Also, Galarian Birds.
Yes, I saw the Galarian Birds. I did see those, like the Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos.
Yes.
That'd be
cool. Very cool.
Yeah. I like the way that they look. The Galarian versions, I think they look just cool.
I know that you're a Gen 1er, but I actually think that they might look better than the originals.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
No. That wasn't really no. No. That's fine. No, I actually somewhat agree with you. I think they look quite cool. Like, I actually, seeing as that we're talking about the Gen 1 birds, I actually have one of my favourite things here. So,
what have you got?
So this is my
cool.
Gen 1 photo frame of the fossil cards, of course.
That's so fancy.
Oh, I made this.
Oh, that is so fancy. You know what would look nice in those little slots?
What?
Slabs. PSA slabs.
Let me just get up 1 sec. Let me just get up. Oh, okay.
Oh, dear. Okay, what we got?
My hair's so long, I haven't had a haircut in like a year.
It's alright, don't worry. So neither of us. Hey, there we go.
So this is one of my faves. This is all first editions, PSA 10s.
Wow. Jesus.
These are Ghastly Haunter and Gengar.
Obviously.
They're my favourite ghosts. So.
Oh no.
So yeah, cool, I'm glad that you said that. So
get your Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres PSA graded when when everything's calmed down a bit.
Yeah, like when it doesn't take a year. So
What is the longest time that you've heard somebody complaining about so far to get back their PSAs?
probably me. As bad as it sounds, probably me.
How long have you been waiting now?
Nearly a year.
Nearly a year.
I sent mine off.
I have heard other people in other groups also say that they're all rough. People are edging on the year mark now.
Yeah.
In general.
So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it stresses me out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course it does, man. Like they're your things. They're your precious babies that you paid money for.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, especially like I got nervous sending fudge monkeys, what's she called? I got nervous sending my gold Galarian Berserker to America because like
Ooh.
it just I sent it I sent it to a friend. I know that I've told you before. That's who I traded the special delivery Pikachu with for the gold Berserker around about the same time when they cost the same amount. But by the time that we'd both received them, the special delivery Pikachu was worth like hundreds, and the Galarian Berserker was still only worth like 30 quid.
Yeah.
Which I feel kind of bad for, but at the same time pretty happy about.
Oh yeah, I'm jealous of that Pikachu.
But I sent it tracked, and it was meant to turn up in 5 working days. I sent it tracked first class to America. It was meant to turn up in 5 working days, and I think it took 2 months.
What, are you for real?
Oh no, it was stuck in the country in the UK for so long. I was checking it and it was just like, oh my god.
That's terrible.
It was really bad. So yeah, so I can't imagine the stress that people must be feeling when they're thinking about getting their PSA cards back, because you're just like stuck in limbo. Like, is it still at the company? Is it even out of America yet? Even when it's out of America, is it going to take 2 months to get to me? Because God knows what's going on with shipping right now.
Yeah, well, I know that there was like, I don't know if you saw the news, but there was like lorries on like one of the bridges to the UK waiting to get on the boats in like, I think it was in France, and they wouldn't allow them in.
No, that was a Brexit thing specifically, though.
Oh,
that
right, okay.
Shouldn't have affected any trade going on between us and America.
Shouldn't.
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't. However,
but I don't know whether there are any people. You probably know this better than I do. If there are any people that actually print Pokemon cards in Europe.
No idea.
Not a clue. Yeah.
I've heard that there is European warehouses, but as to whether that's stock or whether that's an actual printing company, I'm afraid I'm not sure. That's perhaps something I could look into, considering I'm quite heavily into cards and grading. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. That's something to look into. Let me know if you want me to look into that. Where are our cards being printed?
Yeah, to my knowledge, it's coming over from America, and if so, that feels like a massive like gap in the market, right? Like the UK is like one of the biggest consumers in the world for Pokemon cards. We're not like top tier because obviously America's freaking huge. But we do consume a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you brought it up. Let's talk about the scalpers.
Oh, let's talk. How's that? We've got a comment from Just Call Me Sean. Honestly, even just buying things right now is scary. Even UK to UK shipping. Royal Mail is in the bin at the minute. I've waited over 2 weeks for cards. So never mind sending them to PSA. Actually, Just Call Me Sean. That's a freaking great comment. Sorry, Joey, just to jump in.
That is a great comment.
I had to refund an eBay purchase the other day because somebody bought a first edition Jungle Jigglypuff off me, and goddamn Royal Mail have lost it in the post. And Royal Mail's like, like their rules for when you can claim that something is lost is 20 working days or something from the point that the item should have arrived. So I messaged this person being like, well, we can't technically classify it as lost. I have your proof of postage. Here is your proof of postage. To do my job, I swear.
Yeah.
But we can't claim it as lost with Royal Mail until and then I gave them a date. And so they were like, okay, I'm just going to ask for a refund then. And I was like, okay, cool. Technically, you're totally allowed to do that as a buyer.
Yeah, unfortunately, I really, really hate selling on eBay because of that reason. Like
Make me a bit nervous.
I don't know whether you know, but I as a YouTuber, I actually started out as a shop. So
I did not know that.
I actually started out as a shop. I was called Joey's Retro Gaming, which is why my Facebook is called Joey's Gaming because they won't allow me to
Oh,
change it.
gotcha.
So yeah, I was actually a shop, and I had so many. This was years ago though, but I had so many people claim to have lost things and it hasn't turned up, or they received something that they didn't purchase that they had to send back, but then they would send me something back that was totally different to what I sent them.
Yep.
And in the end, I had to give up. Like, I once sold a 3DS XL on eBay. This was a few years ago now. I will give them that.
Okay.
I did sell it on eBay. At the time, it was about £120, so it was quite a while ago. And it turned up to theirs, and they inboxed me because I had to send it tracked, whatever, because I just kept having the lost parcel excuse like you. So it was tracked, insured to what the value of the item was sold. And they actually turned around to me and was like, yeah, it's broke, we're sending it back. They sent me it back, and the screen had left the body.
No.
Yeah. So it was separate.
Oh my god.
I was like, how is that even possible? You could
How
throw
has that happened?
How has that happened? So what I think that they'd done is they had a broken DS and my DS, and they just sent me back their broken one and kept my one that I sent.
What?
I still to this day swear that's what happened.
Oh my gosh.
But I lost
What?
£120 because of that. And I
Yeah.
ended up with a broken DS.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
James Price says, I think a company called Cartamundi prints cards in the EU. Oh,
Okay.
there you go, Joey. That might be something for you to look into then.
I'm going to write that down. Thank you very much. Thank you, James. Oh, God, pen's running out. It's all that writing.
Cartamundi.
Oh, Carta.
Yeah.
One still should be Wizard of the Coast in my opinion, but
Same, don't worry.
we won't go into that. They are cool cards, just Wizard of the Coast ones are better.
Right. So, sorry, we went on a bit of a side thing. You were going to talk about scalping.
Yeah. Oh my god. So, scalping right now is really bad. In America especially, but it's actually starting to happen here now. It's really bad.
So I had an idea I got my first Twitch paycheck the other day, and I was like, cool, I should put this money back into the channel. What should I do? Let's think of a fun video idea. I know what will be really fun. Trying to see what budget or old school Pokemon stuff I can find on marketplaces like AliExpress or Wish was initially what I was looking at. Yeah. And then I was looking at Facebook and Spock and Gumtree. Yeah. So those latter three are obviously mostly people selling their secondhand stuff within the UK, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my god. I couldn't find anything fun to make a video out of because it was all Shining Fates products at ridiculous prices. Yeah. There was no chance of a video in that.
Or PSA cards that are also ridiculous prices. We have a few more comments.
Oh.
So David 4 said, with the issues with eBay and lost items and such, do you have any better methods of selling cards and products? That's a great question.
That's a great question.
That's a great question. Personally, I find, obviously when COVID's over, I find Spock's quite a good one. Spock and Gumtree are okay, because you can meet up with the person and you can also see what you're actually buying, because you can go to your local area. For me, I don't live around anyone anymore, but before, when I did live by people, Spock and Gumtree were great things to buy off. So
makes sense.
Yeah, you could go to their house or they could come to yours or whatever, and you could inspect what you're
maybe this might be, so I guess this is actually quite relevant to what's been happening in the news in the UK. It might be a little bit different for you because of your gender. I would personally not feel safe ever as a woman letting a stranger come to my house and know my address but to pick up a Pokemon card.
That's a good point.
That is honestly something I know for my own personal safety that I would never do.
No, that's a great point.
Yeah, one of those thoughts that, like, because obviously there's a lot of them coming out at the moment. One of those things that I just think is completely normal, but obviously some people don't.
No, I actually 100% agree with you. At the moment, the whole thing with feeling vulnerable as a woman is huge, and I totally agree with that.
Yeah, it's just something that it's something that I would have thought anyway before all of this.
Yeah, no.
Just in general, it's just obviously, yeah.
That's definitely only natural. I think I must have missaid it. I wouldn't let people like come to my house that I just met on the internet. That would be a bit weird.
No, there are plenty of people that would do that. For example, I know plenty of people that have bought items of furniture and stuff off Spock, and the people have delivered it in their own vans to their house. And things like that.
I mean, it does happen, and I have had people come to my house who have delivered Pokemon cards, but I wouldn't do it all too often. Sorry, I just want to throw that out there. Don't give away your address to just anyone. Make sure that they're either a friend of a friend or a friend of a family, or just so that you know them. Don't let strangers to your home.
Yeah,
that's not.
Or just make sure that you're safe, people.
Yeah, or make sure it's safe. Make sure you're not by yourself, or make sure you meet outside. Anyway, loads of comments. So, whoa. Okay, so before moving on to another topic, Joey, can you please tell me how to pronounce
Oh, come on, you can do it, man.
Pukumuku. Pukumuku. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Pukumuku.
Pukumuku. Pew pew.
Right, okay. I'll remember that next time I pull it.
Sorry, obviously I watch a lot more anime than the average person.
That's cool. Right. Bear with me just one sec. Yeah, we're
Mega
still recording.
Banging. Cool. Then we got Mega Gengar EX. Hey, buddy. Love your channel, my guy. Lots of love, mate. I am Joey. Hey.
Oh, appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully every Monday we're
every
here.
Monday. Yeah.
We're here, so come and have a chat. Have a nerd out. Ask some questions. We'll try our best to answer them or give advice.
Retro Toys in UK says hello, everybody. Mega Gengar EX. Hi, Strawberry Tofu. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for saying hello. Neil Ratcliffe, though. Any news on McDonald's promo cards in the UK?
Oh, I think you have an answer for this, Tofu.
Oh, I actually don't.
You actually don't?
Kind of. Well, when I originally did the video, so got Strawberry Tofu, I think the link's in there.
Yeah, go watch that video. Great video.
A few weeks ago, I did do a video where I rang up all of, basically every McDonald's that would answer while I was filming. I think it turned out to be 5 of them. The general consensus was literally the woman at the beginning of the video literally said, we have shipping issues at the moment, which we have obviously been talking about just now. We have shipping issues at the moment. We were meant to get them, but now we don't know when we're getting them. If I had to make a guess, it's going to be around summertime. So summertime. But I did see something I saw on Instagram or a Discord, I can't remember. They are now available in the EU though. Germany is currently doing the Pokemon cards in German.
Not jealous at all.
No, not jealous at all. But I think hopefully that means that they will continue to just get to places as they get to places. Because bear in mind, even the German cards, despite being German, if we're correct in our assumptions, aren't really printed in Europe. They're German cards still being printed in America and getting shipped over. Yeah. So hopefully they should arrive with us about summertime, give or take.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. That's a great bit of information. I think that if I remember rightly, like you said, when you called them up, they were literally like, they hopefully are coming, but we just have shipping issues at the moment, and so hopefully summer.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, everyone. So we have another question. I think the next one is James.
Yes, it is.
I don't personally. I personally don't sell on eBay. I exclusively razz items as prices are really high in the Pokemon at the moment, and I prefer to give people the opportunity to own them at a fraction of the cost. That's good for you, James. I was just about to say, as long as you don't razz them at like the scalping prices, that's really
I have
nice.
seen so many people doing box breaks recently where they're making the cart, where they're like selling a pack per box for like £9 or something like that. And I'm just like,
That is a joke.
it's a bit cringe.
That is a joke. I don't even like if you're watching this video and you sell cards at £9 a pack. I'm really sorry, but that is a joke. That is so uncalled for.
Especially in the current climate, like
Yeah.
it's just like people just want a pack of cards, man.
Yeah, so I'm going to continue to read through the comments anyway because we got a lot of them, but we will carry on with the topic
Of
in
course.
hand. So we will talk about the scalping eventually, but next one is retro consoles and toys. I am an eBay reseller, so I have to go to people's homes to pick up items all the time, but never on your own. Absolutely, that's what I would say. Always go with a person, or if you're going to someone that you know, that's okay, but always go with somebody like your partner or a friend or even your parents. Like, there's no drama in that. Like
100%.
If I wanted some Pokemon cards and they were lived by my mum, I'd just say, Mum, do you want to come with me? I just, even if you want to stay in the car just to make sure I don't get kidnapped.
Yeah.
So,
I've gone to pick up owls before, and I've used my mum to come with me.
as you randomly just do, go and pick up an owl. That's funny. Right, okay. So, good for you though, retro consoles, for you doing you, mate. Ben has a comment. Do you find that Pokemon cards sell better in the US market or the UK market? Oh, that's a difficult question because I personally don't have any experience selling in a US market because not many people buy from me in the USA because they have everything.
Yeah.
So,
in general, do you find that Pokemon cards sell better in the USA market or the UK? So in general, especially with the current state of things, because the cards are for the most part printed in America, America still has access to more stock. Even though what you may be seeing online gives the impression of, oh my god, the stock situation in America is crazy at the moment, they do actually technically have access to more stock than we do in the UK.
Absolutely. Sorry, Tofu, you carry on.
No. So I was just kind of, I was just going to ponder on that.
Yeah, I would like to elaborate on that. I'm actually thinking about it. We're in the UK, and those of you that are watching in other countries, thank you for coming. But in the UK, we don't have barely anywhere that sells cards. And we definitely don't have barely next to no shops that sell cards specifically. So places that sell cards are usually supermarkets or like your very, very rare game shops. Like if you live next to a game shop, you're quite lucky in the UK because there are not many.
There's a brand called Forbidden Planet in the UK, but even they only have about 30 stores. I think it's about 30, give or take.
Yeah,
it was the last time I checked throughout the UK. And they're probably our biggest like geek gaming, especially card games. Like they hold Magic the Gathering events, they hold Pokemon events, etc., etc. But there's just not. And they're a great shop. There's just not many of them.
There's just none of them. The nearest card shop to me, other than game, is 2 hours away. So,
that is,
it's where I used to live, which is 2 hours away. It's the closest one. But then I got game like an hour away, so that's not too bad.
Oh yeah, just game casually an hour away.
Yeah, well, that's not. I used to live right next door to one, but obviously that was in like a town, and now, like I said, Sheep and Hills, like I said last time, and it's about an hour away now. So
wow, I can't even imagine that. I mean, I live on the outskirts of a city, so I really can't imagine being that far away from civilization.
Yeah, I have stuff around me, like I have a massive Tesco's.
Yeah, of course.
It's just nothing in it.
Nice.
There's lots of food, but no Pokemon cards.
But no Pokemon cards.
No.
Yeah. So it's hard to fathom.
Yeah, it's hard to compare. because obviously we'll talk about America now. 'Cause I have been to America. I've been twice, but we'll only count the one time because it's very little. When I went to America, I went to Target, they had Pokemon cards. I went to Walmart, they had Pokemon cards. You go to like GameStop, you just go to places and they just have cards everywhere. Well, they did. This was 2 years ago now when this wasn't massive, but
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. But they had cards and they had them everywhere. Like you could walk around a corner and there'd either be a Target or a Walmart. Or, like, they have, like, Walgreen, and, like, as my camera goes off, they have, like, Walgreen, they have, like, I think Spencer's may sell some things like that. Like, they have so many stores. We don't have anything. So, I would predominantly say it's easier to get cards in America. You just have the scalpers taking the entire shelves.
You definitely do. All right.
So, next comment is, just call me Sean. So, backstory. Yeah, do you want to read it?
I can do.
Yeah,
backstory. I used to work in a McDonald's and left that job to become a commercial drone pilot. Interesting. My brother still works there and he can see promos that are coming on the till system.
Oh, nice. So they are coming. I'm
sorry, I just yelled that because that makes me really excited.
I am excited for that. No way, Tofu. Not even joking. They are building a McDonald's down the road from me. So that makes me happy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. So that makes me happy. So that is slightly within walking distance, about 20 minutes walk away. So happy about that. I can go and have a Mackey's and open some Pokemon cards. Happy days. Happy days.
I haven't been so excited in weeks.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh dear. Sorry.
So Neil said, "Thank you for the info. You're a star." You're welcome. I'm not sure what info we gave you, but. Whichever one it may be, you're welcome. Unless it was someone else in the chat, then you'll have to thank them. So, just call me Sean again. Before they do, as I've spoken to Joey a few times on Instagram, I'll message him when I get the info. Oh yes, please, please message
Sean.
Message me.
You total star, thank you.
And I'll obviously pass the information on to Tofu. Unless you want to message her as well. Instagram's below. Please feel free to follow us both. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So
Megastar asks you, Joey, have you opened the McDonald's packs that you sent you and what did you get?
I did open them. I've got to edit that video, and I tell you what, I'm actually not going to tell you what I got. You got to watch the video.
Because the video's not up yet.
Because the video's not up yet. I haven't actually edited it yet, so I've been too busy doing lives. I'm doing these lives all the time now. I was live on Facebook 2 days ago doing my my mystery box, £200 mystery box. So
yeah, but only because the video is so long.
Yeah, it's a long one.
I'll stick you on in the background at some point.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, so that was a big one. I think in the future, though, guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order like my monthly mystery boxes. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna open them in a video, and then I'm gonna break the video up. So I'm gonna open one thing per video rather than have like a 2-hour long video, because I don't think people have the time to sit there and watch me for 2 hours sometimes. So
that's a good point.
So we're gonna break it. So we'll open the mystery box and see if it's worth your money and all that jazz like we normally do. But I think then we'll end the video and actually open stuff in the future on different videos. And I'll be like, this was from the mystery box. Also, it'll give me stuff to open throughout the month rather than opening £200 worth of stock in one go.
Yeah, so, especially with the current state of Pokemon cards. That makes more sense for the current climate. Okay.
Yeah, until I'm financially able to afford lots of mystery boxes or more stock. Well, I think that's what we'll do from this next video, which came out yesterday, so go and check that out after this if you've got time to do so.
James Price says, do you think the 25th anniversary set will be a bit of a letdown due to the amount of hype and expectations?
Do you want to go first?
I mean, well, it depends on what you're talking about when you say 25th anniversary set. So the thing that got announced as on the Pokemon Presents, as if it was going to be worldwide, were those first partner packs, and which are the jumbo cards, and then you could get the Pikachu card with the jumbo card holder, etc., etc. So I feel like that was meant to be our 25th anniversary set. However, because of shipping issues, we're not getting it in the UK. It's not on any of the stockist websites. It's not available. It's not out of stock. It's just literally not available in the UK.
It's non-existent.
Nope, nada. So do I think it'll be a massive letdown? Yes, because it doesn't look like we're getting it.
It's a good point. I heard, and I don't know whether I've just heard this out of people just wishful thinking, but I actually heard Smiths are getting it.
I had a comment on, so yeah, you might have seen that on my channel maybe. I had a comment from somebody saying I went into Smiths and they were out of stock. To which I messaged this person being like, what the hell do you mean they're out of stock? If they're out of stock, this means that you've seen the label on the shelf saying out of stock. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
And I couldn't quite get a clear answer from them. So I actually ended up ringing Smiths, and they said no. And I was very, very lucky because the lady that I spoke to, she was like, oh, wait a second. I've got somebody that works with me today, and they're a huge Pokemon TCG fan. So we'll go chat with them. And
yeah.
He was like, no, they're not on the system. I don't think they're coming here anytime soon.
Right.
It's not. Yeah.
Okay.
Which, considering it was meant to be monthly laid out releases, won't work.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm a little bit disappointed now. I'm just trying to process my disappointment.
I'm so sorry.
I really wanted that oversized Pikachu card. I was going to frame it.
Oh, yeah, because you're a Pikachu collector. Oh, actually, yeah. I'll have to mess it. Do you collect Pichu cards as well, or is it just Pikachu?
No, I can collect Pichu. I like Pichu as well.
I've got a Pikachu card coming to me at some point in the next couple of weeks that I've never seen before. Ooh. So I didn't know whether you would like to maybe have him.
Yes, I'll buy him off him. We'll talk about that another time. Yeah, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So next, I think, just quickly, I think the anniversary, no, I don't think it'll be a letdown. I'm going to go and say it. I think that they're going to announce something at the end of the year or towards the end of the year. I'm just going out there. Okay, next question.
Do you both collect sets or just cards that you like? Currently, I'm working on my Wizards of the Coast sets, nearly finished my base, Fossil, Jungle, and Rocket sets. Joey, do you want to go first?
Okay. Oh, we missed a comment. Gary said... Gary said, hi, great content. Hi, Gary.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
Thank you for watching. And I think the next question was the set. Oh, great question. Do you want to go first?
I used to try and collect everything, but more recently I have started shedding all of my newer cards, basically X and Y upwards on eBay, and I'm now focusing on personally collecting for myself just the Wizards of the Coast sets, because those are the ones that I love.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and priorities.
Yeah, I attempted to start collecting the sets because I have thousands of common cards, but I just can't be bothered to sit there and sort through them. So I now, on my lives and stuff, if you see me hard stack a card, like, for example, like this, if you see me hard stack a card like that, it's either for my personal collection or I'm hard stacking it to make sure it doesn't get damaged to sell it, to either buy more sealed stuff or probably buy a cheap Pikachu. So that's what I do. So
slightly buy a Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No. Like, yeah, I'm not. I'm a big fan of Wizards of the Coast. I love the artwork. I love the sets. It brings a lot of nostalgia to me because it's what I collected when I was a kid, and I enjoy those feelings more than the feeling of pulling something that's new and gold and shiny.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to open my Wizard of the Coast rocket boosters so bad. I'm so close to 1,000. Please subscribe so I can open them. I have an excuse.
Oh my god, is that happening when Joey reaches 1,000? He's opening up the Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah. So when I hit 1,000 subs, we're going to be opening the rocket boosters. I'm gonna sleeve and grade every single one of them as well, because I know they're legit pack fresh. So
Good. Yeah, you should do, definitely.
yes.
When PSA's a bit more back to normal.
Yeah, well, yeah, when it doesn't take 400 years to get your cards back, yeah.
Oh dear. Cool. Mega Gengar and Just Call Me Sean talking to each other.
Yeah, you go.
Gingerama, afternoon. Good afternoon, Gingerama.
Good afternoon. I love your name. Ginger Crew going on right here.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah, this is died.
Ben Cornwall asks, controversial at the moment, but which grading companies do you use being UK based?
Right.
Go, Joey, go.
Right, so seeing as we're on the topic, Get Graded have been a very, 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 very hot topic this week. Very, very hot topic. If those of you that haven't heard about Get Graded, where have you been living? So,
is this what was happening on Instagram?
Yes. So, someone on Instagram did a live stream, or it was either a live stream or a video in general, of a card like this. This is a Get Graded card. And he sent this card pack fresh. It was, I'm pretty, is it a Colossal? Colossal?
Colossal.
Colossal. I'm pretty sure it was a Colossal. It was about a £4 or £5 card, basically.
Yeah.
And he sent it, and he claimed it to be pack fresh and all this. And he was showing the back of the slab like this, and it had all whiting all around the back of the card. So they essentially, what he was claiming is they'd rammed it into the acrylic, pressed it, and it had ruined his card. He went on a massive rampage, ripped the sleeve open, because these are in like little plastic sleeves. Don't know whether you can see that there. Ripped it open. Yeah. He ripped the sleeve off, and he said, this is how you make your cards more valuable with Get Graded. He snapped the slab in half, threw the plastic away, got the card out, and was like, there you go, now it's swearing more valuable than being in that more swearing. He kicked off big time. So yeah, that, and he wasn't happy, and Get Graded messaged him apparently and said, I will buy you any card on eBay right now within, I think it was a £50 limit he gave him. He was like, I will give you £50 to make up for it, and I will have your card sent here. I'll grade it for you personally myself, and I'll send it back to you.
Wow. That's a pretty good offer.
That's a generous offer, but he took
for
it...
a £5 card?
Yeah, but he took it as bribery.
Oh, well, it is kind of, isn't it?
Well...
Yeah.
I would put it more as a kind gesture.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he asked him to take the video down. That's a bit of a grey area.
That's a good point.
There is rumours that he did ask to take the video down. But I spoke to Get Graded themselves, and he said he never said that. So
it's a good old rumour mill.
So it's a good old stir in the pot type moment.
What's your obviously you got your cards back.
Yeah, I got my cards regraded. Yeah. So if you haven't seen them,
watch that video. Go watch that video.
Yeah, go watch the video. I'll do that. I'll move my light for a sec.
In general, your opinion of them wasn't too bad necessarily, was it?
I like the back. The back's very nice. The holographic type thing on the back's very nice.
But would you say that the cards have enough room in those slabs? That is a comment I have seen a lot.
It's very tight.
It's very tight.
The issue I had is with before, the slabs, when you went like this, they rattled. You could hear it rattling before in the first ones. So they've put the penny sleeve in now. I'm assuming they must have ordered millions of these plastic things, like these cases, from a third party. Yeah. And now, because they've ordered millions, they can no longer chuck millions, tens of thousands of pounds worth of stock away. They probably can't do that. So they've put a penny sleeve inside of it. they've graded the cards in a penny sleeve.
Oh.
So now it doesn't rattle as much. Well,
Like,
it doesn't at all, actually.
When you say a penny sleeve, do you mean like one of these like little see-through ones?
Yes,
Like...
yeah, penny sleeve.
Oh.
I'll try and see if you can see it. So,
Yeah, all right.
Let me try.
So it doesn't rattle. I can't really see. I'm not going to lie, but I do believe you, obviously.
There, can you see at the top?
Oh, I can actually see a little
see
bit.
it,
Yeah,
like,
I
up here?
can. I do see that. Oh, that's
And the bottom.
That's a clever way of getting rid of that issue, I guess. Like,
Yeah, I personally don't have a gripe with it because I'm not stupid enough to snap this open. To, you know, so if they damage this on the way in, don't get me wrong, I would be fuming. But if they were to offer me £50 and grade it for free as well, I'd laugh and
I wouldn't
take
be
that.
mad.
No, I wouldn't be mad either. I'd laugh and take that all the way to the bank.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no.
But
I
yeah,
totally
so
agree.
a similar situation happened to me where obviously my first batch came back and I was a bit confused with the subgrades and the overall total not adding up.
Yes.
So they agreed. I sent my cards back. They were regraded for free, and I got to regrade 5 more cards totally for free.
No, that's good. That's good.
He didn't ask me to take the video down. He didn't ask me to not say anything. He didn't ask me to praise him. He just messaged me, apologised, and offered that, and I took it.
What a good man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So I
good man.
personally think at the moment they're getting a little bit of fire for minute reasons. Because at the moment they've got thousands of customers. They've turned around and said they've got thousands of cards ready to grade. So that must be at least, say if it's 10 cards per customer, that's over 1,000 customers.
So then the big question is, going forward, do you think that you'll continue to use UK-based ones, or do you think that you'll use third parties? I think it's graded. Is it Graded Gem?
Graded Gem,
that will send it to PSA for you on on their systems.
Now, Graded Gem keep closing and opening, so at the moment they're going through a little bit of a period like we're going to have to close, we're getting too much, or we're changing the office, or they're changing their prices. So PSA and Graded Gem at the moment are very hit and miss. So not saying that their service isn't good, but you don't know when they're open or closed, and also you got to wait over a year for your cards back. It's just the way it is, and Graded Gem can't help that. But at the moment, with the way PSA is and all the scalpers and all the community and everything, personally at the moment, I probably, if I have just cards that I want to grade, I probably would continue sending to a UK grader, yeah. Just because it's quicker. It'll preserve my cards. Just because it'll preserve my cards. And if in the future I get a Pikachu and it comes back a 10, and in the future PSA calms down, I might think, I'll snap this open and I'll send it to PSA. But I know it's not going to be touched for at least a few years. With fingers or anything.
I do have to wonder, right? I've never personally snapped open a PSA slab or a get-graded slab or anything like that. But there are people out there that do this on the casual like madmen.
Yeah, I know. Like that, you may as well just rip £10 in half. Like...
I don't know. I don't think I'd have the guts to do it.
No,
in all honesty.
I don't think I'd have the strength or the guts, personally.
The strength or the guts.
No.
About taking a hammer to it.
Yeah, so we got so many questions. Sorry, guys, I've gone on a rampage here with my answer. Where did we get to?
We got to Retro Consoles, Toys and Collectibles UK says, I break my booster box videos into 3 videos as I felt it was just too long in one video. Makes sense. That's
a great idea, man. I think that's what I'm going to do.
And then David 4... MUFC1 says, what's the quickest and easiest way to submit cards to CGC?
I am so glad that you brought that up, David, because that is one of the topics for today. So, I don't know...
CGC are the little blue labels, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yeah, they do comics, majoritarily.
Oh, yeah, right. I've seen that. Yeah. My partner collects comics, so I have seen those around.
So their name, I think it's something like Certified Grading Community or something like that. You might want to Google that. I might be terribly wrong, but basically, someone inboxed me after I'd done my returns video on my Get Graded and said CGC. I've heard CGC are coming to the UK.
Oh.
Now.
Oh.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
That would be great. Yeah. I want that.
It's not happening. Damn it! Yeah. So I messaged the official CGC Instagram page and had a chat with them, and they basically turned around and said it's not happening. And I said,
God,
"Will it?
Damn it!
Will it ever happen?" They said, "No, probably not."
Well, that's disappointing.
So, those of you that don't know, CGC actually have a base in London. Yeah, don't even. I'm confused as you. Don't worry. So they have a base in London. They either have a base or they're going to have a base. It was one or the other.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have actually turned around and said that they are not ever going to grade cards in the UK. However, they will be grading in the UK other things, and they will become a middleman service for their own service.
Oh.
So
okay.
they will.
Have they got a rough time on that? If they were like,
They didn't
will they
say.
become a middleman?
They
I was
didn't
about to
say
will they become a
when it
middleman
would
this year,
be.
next year?
They didn't say when, but they said it's going to happen.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So then, to answer this lovely person's question, what is the quickest and easiest way to submit cards to CGC right now?
Right now is probably send them yourself. But I would message them on Instagram, type in CGC on Instagram, message their page personally. They replied to me pretty quickly. And just ask them, how can I send to you guys? Or ask them, when is your middleman service going to be up and running? Because they said it will happen. They just didn't know when because of the whole climate, COVID, etc. They didn't have a time. Yeah. So that's something to think about. If you like CGC, I've never sent to CGC, and I don't have any CGC cards, so I can't comment on that, I'm afraid. But the best way at the moment to send to them is probably waiting until they're in the UK for them to send to themselves, essentially. Also, usually, middleman usually means cheaper as well. So, like graded gem are cheaper, so...
Speaking of middlemen men, not talking to each other in chat, the next question we directly have is, both you guys, I have them. If you want first partner packs, DM me from Mega Gengar EN.
Yes, Mega Gengar sells McDonald's card, I'm trying to think, and he also sells the binders with the Pikachu on the back.
Binders? Yeah, I might have to hit you up.
So I have his Instagram because we talk quite regularly. So I'm trying to find them. Oh, here they are. So this is what he sells. He sells these.
Oh,
these are
nice.
These are obviously the little McDonald's things that you get. So
yeah.
I'm impatient, so I actually bought some.
Hey, Lockluster TV. Hello there. We know that name. Hey guys, wondering if you have heard about Chilling Reign, and are you disappointed that that is going to be the new set, or happy that it's not something like Evolutions 2.0?
Now. That's the question, isn't it?
Right. Do you want to go first on that?
I definitely feel like ladies should go first because I don't want to be too mean.
Okay. I think it makes sense. They had the Isle of Armor, like Battle Styles is Isle of Armor, so Chilling Reign makes sense to be the next set as the what's the DLC called?
Crown Tundra.
Crown Tundra, thank you. As the Crown Tundra thing. Like Joey said, his prediction is that if anything more 25th anniversary based, that like a Evolutions 2.0 thing would be, is going to be announced later in the year, which still gives us time to get Chilling Reign out of the way before we get onto another set. So
4 sets a year, isn't it?
Something, yeah, I think it's every 3 months. So yeah, 4 sets a year.
So we've had, let's try and figure this out. But you never know, we might get another set because of it being a 25th anniversary special set. So it might not even be in the set time period, if you want to call it that. So this year, was Vivid Voltage last year?
Vivid Voltage was the end of last year, I want to say.
So that doesn't count then. So, and Darkness Ablaze was last year.
Yeah, I can actually check when the pre-release came out because I uploaded a video on the same day.
We've had Shining Fates. Battle Styles, and Chill and
No,
Rain.
Shining Fates doesn't count because Shining Fates is one of the special sets. We have
Right.
4 normal regular sets a year. Shining Fates doesn't count.
Right. Okay.
Where? Yeah, Vivid Voltage was 4 months ago. So
that was the beginning of the year then.
no, it was because then I have the best
No, it
Christmas
must be
present ever.
No, December then. It must have been the I can't talk today. I do apologise. Not very good for a podcast, is it?
Yeah, actually, I remember exactly when this was. I uploaded this video I want to say on the 1st of November, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give or take 1st of November. So so we've actually only had Battle Styles so far this year. I guess that there has obviously been a wee bit of a delay. I think so, yeah, because Darkness Ablaze or anything, and Vivid Voltage was the last one. Yeah.
Last year, yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So Battle Styles is so far the only one that we've had this year. Obviously, it's like literally out pretty much right now, give or take. Not officially out, but like the pre-releases and stuff. So
I don't even know if it's out or not because I can't get hold of any.
Yes. So it's the first pre-release was the Saturday was on the 6th. The second pre-release would have been the 13th. It will be out roundabout now, maybe towards the end of the week. I'm not sure of the exact date.
Yeah.
So March.
I'm pretty sure it's 17th, isn't it?
We should get another one in June or July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say July because of.
Yeah, and then we should get another one in September.
Oh,
good. Then we should get another one around Christmas, give or take.
So it's not 3 sets coming out yet this year. We know the next one is
probably because of COVID.
Yeah. Well, we know the next one's Chill and Rain, so that's one out of the 3 left. So there's one left. At the very least, there's one left that they've said nothing about, and we don't even know that exists.
Nope.
So
yeah,
let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. Like I said to you in the last video, I'm just grateful. Do you know what I mean? I'm just grateful for anything at this point. As long as I can open them. If I don't get to open them, then I'm not grateful because I can't get hold of them. But I think they'll be with how big Pokemon is at the moment. I think they will be heavily printed anyway. So
you would hope so. You would really hope so.
You would hope that would solve the Scalper issue at least a little bit.
It would do. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to find what the next question is and what is people not talking to each other.
No, I'm glad you guys are having a chat with each other. Make sure you come next week as well, next Monday.
Oh, Benediction Gamer, aka PokeZ, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, I'm sorry, says in regards to the what is the cards that you just got back? It is Get Graded, isn't it?
Get Graded, yeah.
In regards to Get Graded, it was bribery through and through. They run in a cowboy operation.
Oh, shots fired.
Sorry. Right, and then next question to us is, do you think Get Graded is fighting a losing battle, or do you think they will sort it out going forward?
Oh, it's difficult. At the moment, personally, and please don't throw me no shade or hate for this, but personally, at the moment, I don't think they're doing much wrong. I think they're trying to do things right because there's so much going against them. So there's only, in other words, like the thing that we spoke about with the Instagram and that guy cracking open his own slab going against him. Well, there's a lot of that sort of stuff going on right now. And I'm not holding a torch for these guys because there's another UK grading company coming at May. We're a tester for those, so make sure you subscribe. But I'm kind of like it's hard to say that then the guy has been nice to me. Do you know what I mean? He's been okay. He's been kind enough to regrade some slabs for me. From what I've seen, he's done a lot of giveaways. He's given away thousands of pounds worth of products on his page. Thousands. Like,
I guess because of the cock-ups,
basically. Yeah. I'm not even guessing because of the cock-ups. I'm guessing it's because they just want to get out there as well as the cock-ups. So, like, they gave away a set of those Pikachus wearing, like, the onesies. They gave away
Those.
you know the paintings, the famous screen painting where it's got like it's got a weird
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
They the Pokemon cards. They're like called
Yes.
much.
Oh, they got no, because the artist is Fudge Monkeys. His surname is Munch.
Oh, that's it. The Munch cards. Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's give away a set of those, and he's graded them as well. So he's like, whoever wins, you can choose whether to have them sent to you like as it is, or we can grade them for you. So he's gave away some like original Wizard of the Coast boosters. So
that's fun.
Yeah, so he's give away a lot of stuff. So
on the topic of Get Graded, Mega Gengar says, hope those penny sleeves they used to put in the slab had less than 34% acidic, and over time it does not become yellow. Also, the normal penny sleeve damages the card over time. I did not know that.
If it's in there for a long time, yeah.
Is that the same? Is that the same with Ultra Pro stuff?
I think the Ultra Pro is meant to be the best, but I can't say whether it's not, if that makes sense.
Did not know that at all. Sorry, yeah, I'm quite newbie when it comes to like keeping my cards in pristine condition. So
you want to play them, man. I get that. Like I wish I could play the game. I don't have a clue.
Well, even when I'm playing them, I keep them in sleeves, right? But I make sure that I put them in either the ETB sleeves that you get, despite the fact that they bend the cards over time, so they're not great either.
No.
Or if I can, I try and do Ultra Pro.
Yeah.
The penny sleeves are just for stuff that I'm selling on eBay because I'm putting them in there to keep them safe while they're, to keep them in the same condition for the week while they're on auction.
Yeah. Talking of Ultra Pro, we just want to have a little plug to talk about 3D Protect, of course. The guys over there have sent us some stuff. So
have you finally got oh my god, what are they called? My words are failing me today. These things. Have you finally got these? Oh my god, he finally got some.
Yeah, and they sent me literally hundreds of penny sleeves as well. So like the Ultra Pro ones. So they're those the Ultra Pro ones. So we have a 5% off anyway. That's what I was trying to hit at. We got 5% off their entire store. So use code I am Joey on their store. 3D Protect. There we go. Why not?
Lovely,
if you need some, hopefully they're not the acidic ones though. Otherwise, I'll feel really bad and don't buy them.
Jesus. Benediction Gamer says, but at no point is a card graded by Get Graded going to be worth the same amount of PSA.
Yeah, I agree.
No,
straight away.
Or at least, definitely not in the short term. We don't know what's going to happen to these companies in the future. When I say future, I mean like 10, 20 years down the line. When Pokemon first came out, did anybody ever think that we'd all be selling Zards for like literally the prices of houses?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, when you saw a Charizard when you were like 5 or 10 or however old you were when the base set came out, were you holding that like it was going to be worth $1,000 or in some cases now 300 grand? Of course you bloody weren't.
Oh, definitely not.
You were throwing it around. So these guys at the moment, not that I'm holding a torch for them, but I just kind of wish people will give them a chance for what they are. Because you never know. They may be worth something, but at the moment, no. They are not going to be worth more than PSA. Definitely not Beckett. But that doesn't mean... Yeah, that's...
Sorry.
I was just going to say, but that's like comparing something that's been around, like the cards of Shining Fates and the base set cards. There's no comparison because the base set cards have been around for 20 years, 25 years, sorry. And these guys have been around for 5 minutes and Shining Fates has been around for 5 minutes. So PSA have been around for a long time.
A surprisingly accurate comparison, I feel, is maybe how Beanie Babies and Pokemon cards were in the 90s. Loads of people hoarded Beanie Babies because they thought that they were going to be worth so much money. There's like, I remember seeing a video or a picture even of a couple getting divorced and they were splitting their Beanie Baby collection because of how much they thought that these were going to be worth in years to come.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being deadly serious.
I laugh, but people will laugh about Pokemon cards, so I you know.
I even have, like, literally just down here, my mum sent them to me, like, a couple of months ago. The Beanie Baby from the year 2000 when the Millennium came in.
Oh, that's cute.
But point being, people collected them
Yeah.
because they thought they were going to be worth money. And are they worth any money 20 years down the line? No, they're not. But are Pokemon cards the one that people didn't think were going to be? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Point being, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, so go back to the get graded thing. I kind of feel like you should give them a chance, but at the same time, just be careful and be careful what you're sending. Don't send anything stupid money because it won't increase the value. Like a first edition Charizard, PSA, or Beckett straight away with them.
Like, for example, you have only really been sending your Pikachus and stuff, which realistically, a lot of Pikachus are common cards or promos, which are relatively easy to get hold of. I think I sold that card that you're holding in your hand on eBay for like £3 or £4 the other day. Like, it's not a high value card.
No, yeah, absolutely. I totally agree with you. The reason why I send my Pikachus is not necessarily to make money or anything, but I want my Pikachus preserved, not in a folder and looking cool. There you go. So, if you want them to be worth money at the moment, as it stands, if you have money to sit on, but you want them to be worth money in the future, PSA or Beckett, as it stands, and possibly CGC, if I can actually say them.
Benediction Gamer, aka Pokezeeves, also says equally, if you just leave it at PSA for a year, chances are it goes up in value anyway, so the waiting time shouldn't really be an issue unless you need to make a quick flip. True that.
Absolutely. 1,000% agree with you. You know, I opened some Shining Legends a year ago and pulled that Shining Mew, sent it straight to PSA. A year later, it's not back, and that goes for stupid money on eBay, and I got a pre-grade of a 9/10. Yeah, I got it pre...
Oh my god, that's so lucky.
That is really lucky, but no, that's a perfect example, though. Like, it's... You see that Shining Mew now, like, even Raw goes for, like, 80 quid. So
yeah, no, Shining Mew's beastie. Shining Pokemon in general.
Yeah, Shining Pokemon in general, yeah.
Yeah, especially the old Shining Pokemon because of the hype now set about shiny Pokemon by Hidden Fates.
Yeah, agreed. And Shining Fates as well.
Sorry, I am scrolling to see if there's any direct questions.
Yeah, no, please do. I love these questions, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for coming and joining. I'm having a whale of a time. I hope you're having a good time, Tofu.
Oh, I am. Luckluster says, have you heard about the KFC Pokemon cards? Worth investing in or another US only scheme?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to look this up right now.
That's a first. I'm hearing about it.
KFC Pokemon cards 2021. What?
Are they happening? Are you serious?
KFC Indonesia is giving out... Oh, no, it is, though. KFC Indonesia is giving out Charizard, Pikachu, and Eevee Pokemon card promos and a toy with a special KFC stamp. Should be live since yesterday, and this is on Poke Guardian on the 26th of February, so this is actually, like, at the end of last month.
Yeah, so we've... Wow.
And it's very cool cards as well.
Are they cool?
The Pikachu card is the Pikachu that's got Score Bunny, Sobble, and Grookey in the background.
Yeah, I like that card.
I'm not sure how well you can see that.
I can see it, yeah. I know which...
Right?
Yeah, absolutely, I can see them.
They are cool. I think that's the Zard from Vivid Voltage originally. I'm not sure whether the Eevee's...
I got one of them here somewhere. Because I pulled it.
What, the Zard?
Yeah, spoiler.
Hey, big boy. Oh, it's not that same. It's not that same artwork, actually.
Is it different? There you are.
Yeah, it is actually different. Yeah. Whoa.
I'm going to move my light, bear with. There we go.
No. Oh, good.
That's a spoiler, though, for you. You have to go and watch my mystery box unboxing now, guys.
Good boy, Zard.
Yeah, because I pulled a Zard.
That's pretty cool, man. Wealth investing in. Well, according to Poke Guardian, it's only in Indonesia. So I would say probably... Well, I don't know. It depends, actually, because those are three Pokemon. Those are three Pokemon that are very popular.
Yeah, they're big
in
Pokemon.
Whatever language they are, sell well. Pikachu's in whatever language they are, sell well. So do Eevees. So maybe based on that, I don't know. It depends, because you could... Joey, you've probably got a better opinion as an actual Pikachu collector.
In my opinion, Pikachu's for one reason, well, I guess obviously, like you say, popularity, for one reason or another, are really popular. They always seem to sell. They're cute. They're most of the time good-looking cards.
Oh, it's the mascot, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it will be worth something, but as to how much, it's really difficult because I didn't think Special Delivery Pikachu would be going for £100 on eBay. I'm going to be honest. So
Either.
no.
Neither did the person I was trading with think that when
Yeah.
we saw that trade. Like,
So I've got to be honest here, and I think possibly the Pikachu. I mean, even the Charizard could be worth money, but the Indonesian market, as far as I'm aware, isn't as big as the English market. So the Japanese market and the Chinese market are the biggest foreign that I am aware of. But the English market is the biggest.
Korean's been becoming a little bit bigger in recent years, but it's still not great.
Yeah, it's not up there with, as far as I'm aware, like I say, it's not up there with the English market. We go absolutely crazy for Pokemon cards. So
yeah. So I guess I always feel like when you've got very specific cards like that as well, it's a total risk. Because on some parts you get cards that are so obscure that nobody's ever heard of them, so there's no demand for them, and therefore the price stagnates. And on the other side, such an obscure card, if people catch whiff of it later on, it's so rare, it then becomes incredibly valuable. So, but it's never a middle ground. It will always just be one of those two options that happens.
I totally agree. It's literally like for example, when you're opening Shining Fates, you could pull one card and you could look at this card and you could look at it and be like, this is a nice card. This could be worth a lot of money. You could type it onto eBay or Facebook or whatever. That card literally be worth £2.
Yeah.
It could be worth absolutely nothing. Yeah. But then you see...
I just dropped my phone, sorry.
All right. No, but then you see, like, other cards, most of the time Charizard. Like, I don't get the thing with the Charizard hype. Like...
I don't either, don't worry.
I'm a bit confused by it. Like, Charizard, don't get me wrong, I like Charizard, he's a cool looking Pokemon, but I wouldn't go paying, 300 grand for a first edition Charizard. I'd much rather, like, I just want to say that first edition £300,000 Charizard, or what, close to $1 million now, or whatever random number it's going for that Logan Paul says, this came from the same booster. This came from the same booster that came from.
Yeah.
And this is worth 1% of that.
I know. I have a Shadowless Bulbasaur sitting around, and it is not worth anything.
Oh, no, I think Shadowless Bulbasaur is worth a bit. I don't think it's worth nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not worth anything in comparison to what those buggerlots are saying.
Okay, yeah. I agree. I know what you mean now. Cool.
Okay. Benediction Gamer says, how long has PCA, I assume you mean PSA, been grading cards, and are they trading at a price near... Oh, no, PCA. Who the heck is PCA?
PCA is, I think it's French.
Oh, how long has PCA been grading cards, and are they trading at a price near PSA? Ooh.
That's a good question. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to weigh in here. I have no idea. I know PCA, I believe they're French. And I believe that people are now going to PCA as opposed to PSA because they're quicker, because they're in France. So shipping to France is a lot quicker than shipping to America, obviously.
Yes, of course it is. Even with Brexit, it's still quicker.
Yeah, exactly. So I think people are sending to PCA and hoping eventually, because a lot of people are sending there at the moment, it will kick off like PSA. But I think PCA have been around a fair while. I'm not sure on their prices. I'm going to assume it's in euros. But I can't see PCA charging too much more than PSA. Just simply because nobody would send to them. They'd rather send to PSA.
From what you've seen, are there any companies that charge a higher rate, like a stupidly higher rate or a significantly higher rate than other people for grading cards?
Since PSA have doubled their price, no.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. Ignore that.
But before, Get Graded were the same price as PSA. is the big word there. They were the same price. Not now.
No.
So,
Well, of course not.
well, PSA, obviously they can see people flipping these slabs for thousands, so they want a slice of the pie, obviously. They're the ones slabbing them.
Yeah, I can't blame them. Like,
They need to solve the demand and make more money. Up their prices.
I really do. Benediction Gamer is more than 3 cards in the set. I think it's actually 8. Oh, that'll be for the KFC cards. Okay, cool.
Oh, cool.
I wonder what
Okay.
the other Pokemon are. There are a lot of people are sending cards. They're now €9 per card
Wow.
for PC.
That's cheaper than Get Graded.
Is it?
Yeah.
So how much is that in pounds?
€9. It's about £7.50.
£7.74. Well done.
Yeah. I'm only good at maths and Pokemon cards. It's about it.
That's literally it.
No, thank you for coming, guys. Also, Mega Gengar, obviously he's gone now, so thank you to him for joining. If he watches it back and he's saying, everyone please like and subscribe, really appreciate everyone that is liking and subscribing. Honestly, the other day I've gained over 100 subscribers this month.
Proud of you.
I've gained over 100, so that's amazing. So thank you so much
great,
to everyone. Everyone, thank you so much for subscribing. We're so close to 1,000 now, and like I said,
Soon.
we want to hit the 1K so we can relive our childhood and grade them rocket boosters. Well,
Yes.
open them and then grade them. And I'll tell you, I think as well, because I've actually had a whale of a time lately, I think what I'm gonna do is when I open the rocket boosters, I think I'm gonna give away some of the cards. I think I'll do that. I've had a whale of a time. I can't see why I shouldn't.
I've got no, that's freaking cool.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think
I
I'm gonna keep the boxer.
Yeah, of course.
I like
I've got a lot
those.
of people that would probably be really interested in that on my Discord and stuff.
Yeah, so obviously you have to be subscribed. Otherwise, you're not getting in on it. So make sure you subscribe. So,
oh dear.
have we run out of questions? Because I still have subjects.
We have actually run out of questions now. So what questions were we meant to be covering?
You'll pay postage either way, it works out a bit less than Get Graded. Oh, he's talking about PCA. He's saying that you'll pay postage either way, but it still works out less than Get Graded. And PCA are obviously, they've been around for a while as opposed to Get Graded.
Sorry, I've just seen just called me Sean's comment. You two should come together and make a grading company for the UK and grade all my cards for free because it was my idea.
That is a good idea. I'm going to take your idea and I'll grade your cards for free.
Amazing. Not that I wouldn't have any clue what I was doing.
Yeah, so we were talking about CGC. I'm not actually crossing them out this week. I should probably cross them out, otherwise we're going to talk over them again. So CGC, still can't say it. CGC will not be grading cards in the UK. Okay.
Which is a shame.
Which is a shame. But there's still going to be a middleman. So, silver lining. There is some in there somewhere.
I know they had to get our market somehow. Like, that just makes business sense.
Pretty much. So, middleman only. We spoke about that. So, Get Graded returns are being shipped out. People are still mad. They are still, I'm sure, I've seen, whether it's an old slab that's been slipped through with the new batch, they're still making spelling mistakes.
I also saw, I think there was that picture that I sent on, I sent to you guys on Discord the other day, that was somebody got a return that had water in the card.
They did before they had trapped air in the labels.
Oh.
Which was creating like a bubble.
Yeah. That's what it looked like, a little bubble, yeah.
It's trapped air. That's what I got told. Whether it is water.
Ah, right. The person on Instagram was claiming that it was water, and I was like,
I thought
good.
I thought it was water, because on my returns video, the first returns video I did, I thought it was moisture.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's what they... No, obviously. But they said, they literally physically turned around and said to me, it's trapped air. It's an air bubble. It hasn't been compressed properly. You know, like when you get a sticky thing and put it on your phone?
Yeah. When you get
Stop
tempered
it.
glass.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
It's done that. So, get graded, returns still. And obviously we spoke about the Instagrammer snapping his slab open and then claimed he got bribed. Personally, I don't see it as a bribe because I don't know whether he asked him to take down the video or not, but he's claiming he's claiming they asked him to take down the video, but there's no evidence, and he said he didn't ask him to take down the video, so...
People gotta keep your receipts if you're gonna make claims.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So... There's a few Instagrammers that are claiming that Get Graded are damaging their cards while grading them. So... Yeah.
But you haven't had that personally happen to you yet, really, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm not even going to say even or. Mine, no.
Just haven't been.
No.
Cool, which is good.
Yeah, it's good. I question their grading skills, don't get me wrong. But that doesn't mean that they've damaged my cards.
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? That's just me being honest.
Yeah, no. Like, I totally get that. Like, at the end of I remember I actually made a video ages ago when the Logan Paul thingamabobby first happened last year, so it would have been like October last year-ish. I made a video talking about how to roughly know what PSA grades your cards will get and therefore be able to tell which cards you should be able to send off. But Jesus Christ, it is like, it's so difficult and so minute. So
you can have a lot of people now have magnifying glasses to roughly guesstimate whether their card is worth sending off or not.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
So, no, me neither. Especially with some of them, they're worth a ton of money. So you obviously want the most for your cards. I would.
No, of course.
So let's talk about something that's not related to grading. We will come back to grading eventually because we've spoke about the man having a tantrum and breaking his slabs in half.
How's that? I'm pretty sure there was receipts of the full conversation, says Benediction Gamer, and you could see them asking him to remove the video in exchange for the 50. Okay,
so there was receipts. Oh. I got told there wasn't. Ooh. That's opened. Right. That's opened a little naughty box, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And T-Rex Pokemon, who's somebody from my Discord, says, "Hey T-Rex, how's it going?"
Hey. So let's talk about cards again. Yeah. So we've got confirmation from a few suppliers that reprints are cancelled.
Yeah. All reprints cancelled now.
Cosmic Eclipse is definitely gone.
I know that Cosmic Eclipse is, which leads me actually thinking, because I've got a couple of like the Arita cards hanging around, and I'm like, oh, do I keep on to them or not?
I would
sell them.
I was going to
shove them on eBay, but now I'm thinking actually.
No, I wouldn't yet. If you want to sell them for a better price, I wouldn't yet.
Yeah, because the news will break that it's not being reprinted anymore. So.
Well, I'm good friends with Cosmic Collectibles, as well as obviously we know the Wizard Robe and Dan, who's hopefully still watching this stream. He said that it's not happening. That the Asmodee have just turned around and said nope.
No,
and Cosmic Collectibles have now turned around and said not only is it not happening at Asmodee, but it's also not happening anywhere in the UK.
So then, what else was there that we were waiting on reprints of? Wasn't it Vivid Voltage? Darkness Ablaze, I want to say?
Vivid Vault has been confirmed. They've from what Cosmic Collectibles have told me, they have had a few, but their allocation got slashed heavily from what they ordered. So they ordered like 400 and they got like 20. Yeah. And Dan said the same's happened to him in the Wizard Robe. So it's not just happening to two people, it must be happening to a lot.
So then the only one that we don't really know about is Darkness Ablaze then, isn't it?
I haven't heard anything about Darkness Ablaze, but with it being slightly older, I wouldn't hold my breath.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, 100%.
But to be honest with you, Darkness Ablaze, personally, from my own point of view, is a terrible set, and I don't care.
I don't care for it either, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Darkness Ablaze. It's literally Hunt for the Charizard, and so is Hidden Fates, so I don't care about that either. So...
No, Hidden Fates was... Oh, for me, Hidden Fates was hunt for Hidden Fates specifically was hunt for the shiny evolutions.
Yeah, like the shiny Espeon and Umbreon. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
why
shiny,
I can't talk today. I don't know why. I've got there's
and
big
shiny
words.
Sylveon. I love shiny Sylveon.
Oh yeah, that's a nice card.
Good card.
I haven't pulled any of those, and I've opened about 10 Hidden Fates tins. I haven't pulled a
I
single
haven't.
thing.
I also haven't pulled any of them. Don't worry.
Okay, that makes me feel slightly sad, but slightly better.
That's all right. I haven't been able to get a hold of any really since the
Good point.
second wave or something. I want to say, yeah, I haven't been able to get a hold of any since like the second wave came out. So
Fair point. Fair point. So we have a few more comments.
hey, T-Rex, how's it going, man? Crobat is good for competitive, but they added it to Shining Fate, so not so bad. Oh, yeah, one of the good things for Darkness. I remember that Crobat. I remember that Crobat because I pulled it, and at that time, when Darkness Blaze was just coming out, I hadn't quite started putting a lot of stuff up on eBay yet, and I was like, do I sell it? Do I not? I've just pulled it from a pre-release box. I checked the eBay listings, and it was £40. And I was like, just a normal standard Crobat V, not even the full art or anything like that.
That is mental.
I was like, and I didn't sell it, and now it's worth like £5.
You wish you sold it.
I wish I'd sold it. It's my biggest regret of Darkness Ablaze is that Crobat V not selling it right at the pre-release.
I like the look of the new Crobat. Have you seen it in the Shining Fates?
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, I think it is Shining Fates. I haven't pulled it. I've just seen it.
No, that's the same card. They did a reprint of it. It's exactly the same.
Exactly the same, but just shiny. Like the Charizard VMAX, same but shiny.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah.
Please make more different cards, Pokemon. Stop being lazy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right.
Okay, we have a few more comments.
Thank you, Steve, for the subscribe. Sorry, I just saw that.
No, yeah, you subscribe. I hope you subscribe to me as well. So thank you so much for coming along. So what is your favorite shiny in Shining Fates? I've got mine here somewhere because I only pulled it the other day.
When Shining Fates came out, I knew that I didn't have the funds to be able to buy it. I knew that I had been an idiot and not pre-ordered it when it first got released. And so,
that's one of my biggest regrets as well. I'm with you there.
Honestly, now I don't want to pay the extortionate prices that people are selling it for online. So I haven't even looked at the set, in all honesty, because I don't want to know what I'm missing out on.
Oh, am I not allowed to show you this card I've got in my hand?
You are, you numpty.
I can show this one card. Ta-da! Show. This is my favourite one.
Sorry.
I can never get this to focus. Let me move my light again. Right, okay. So this is the nicest card ever.
Oh, he's so lovely. That's so cool.
He just looks like a big pile of jelly.
I love him.
He's cute.
So cute.
He's cute. I like it. I like him. He's really cute.
So really cute.
That's my favourite. That's my favourite I've pulled so far. Because like you, I haven't looked at the set list and I wasn't able to get too many pre-orders. So I'm just holding out. So
yeah, no, I do hope that we get. I really, really hope that we get a reprint at some point, and I really hope it's just going to be a little bit more available.
Me too. I'm like crossing everything. So you subscribed to me over a month ago. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Honestly, we're on the way to 1,000. So
yeah, you are.
So everyone helps everyone. So yeah. So I'm actually running out of.
Are we nearly
subjects? Out? Yeah, I'm afraid I didn't have too many today. Most of the questions that I got asked were to do with Get Graded because they know I speak to them and they know that I've sent cards off. So a lot of it was to do with that, but it was the same question over and over.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, can you tell me what you think about the slabs, or do you want to talk about the drama that's happening and all that? So it kicked off on Facebook as well. Did you see that?
Really? No, I'm not on Facebook.
So on Facebook, a guy claimed that he sent an email to Get Graded or a Facebook message, you know what I mean? He messaged them basically, he messaged Get Graded, and was like, I'm not happy with my cards, blah, blah, blah. Spoke to him in a slight disrespectful way. He did have the screenshot up, but I can't remember exactly what it said now. But he was just like, I'm not happy, basically. And yeah, so apparently this guy got an email sent to his employee saying that he should, something like he should watch his mouth and not be so disrespectful and be grateful and whatever. And it was claiming to be a get graded employee.
What?
Yeah.
What's the actual hell? That is so out of line.
Now, whoa, before you even add it up in your brain, I'm not even joking, Get Graded came out and made a statement saying that is not us. And that is not one of our employees.
They cannot catch a bloody break, can they?
So this guy, I think his name was like Darren or something like that, he uploaded a status saying, Get Graded are disgusting. They've just contacted my employee and sent them this email and screenshotted the email. The email, who it was to and who it was obviously him and who it was from was scribbled out. So you couldn't actually see who this email was from. And
that's not okay. That's not a receipt then.
It's not a receipt, no. So people were in the comments, obviously jumping on the bandwagon, saying, "Don't go with Get Graded. Don't do this. Don't do that. Get Graded as scum. Get Graded to this. Get Graded to that." Obviously, as you know, Get Graded, they've got some shady things against them. So at the moment, Kane, the owner of Get Graded, come out and said, "This isn't us. We don't even have an employee by that name." Because it was like, at the end of the email, it was like, regards, it was like Stephanie or something like that.
Yeah.
So, this screenshot of this email was meant to be allegedly to the employee of this guy who obviously just rinsed Get Graded.
Yeah.
So, how about that?
That is, people, just, sometimes I just can't help but sit there and think, like, just, like, people I don't know.
People in the comments.
Because people jump on stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they don't fact check things either. If I personally saw that and I saw that both of the addresses have been scribbled out, it makes sense. The person receiving the email, they don't want their email to be revealed. Scribble your own email address out. But do you want to show the official Get Graded email at the top that will obviously be an official, at the very minimum it will be a business Gmail?
They have inquiries info at getgraded.com, something like that.
Yeah, which is most likely a business Gmail of some sort. Like, you would want to see that. You would want to see the personal employee email address, because so it's just like, so I find it hard to believe. Yeah,
so basically in the comments it was a mixture of Get Graded as scum, don't even acknowledge them, and
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, and the other side of the story was unscribble the email so we can backtrack it.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I was with that as well. That's what I commented. I said, dude, unscribble the email. I can backtrack it personally for you. Like, you can have email generators that show you Facebooks, Twitters, Instagrams, because they are linked to an email. Majority of the time. Or a phone number. Mostly, especially older ones, emails. Yeah. So you can unscribble the email and we can backtrack it and find exactly who it is. And I'll send it to Kane myself, so it might be one of his employees. I would rather not release that information.
Of course not. But yeah, no, I totally get it. Oh, right, so we got some more comments.
I'm glad people are weighing in on this. They're all as bad as...
their Facebook live stream was terrible. Is that talking about Get Graded?
I hope it wasn't mine.
Neil Ratcliffe just subscribed to Strawberry Tofu. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It says, hey, mate.
Hey, how are you doing?
Benediction says they're all as bad as each other. The grading company, the people moaning at the company, it's all stupid. Get Graded just went about this the wrong way, which has led to these issues and massive distrust. I mean, I can't really disagree with that by the sounds of it.
That you've just said, my brain thoughts in one sentence. That's exactly it. They've rushed into it. It was too quick. Like, they should be doing what UK Grading are doing, testing their own slabs and having testers for it, aka me. So it should be at least months, if not years, should go into planning a business like this. That's not me, stepping on anyone's toes and saying get graded are bad. They're doing right at the moment, but it should have been right in the first place, and they wouldn't have all these problems.
You've got such there are plenty of companies that you can start up without having too much planning, but when you've got something that you're giving people a physical product for, oh my god, that needs testing, and then testing some more, and then even when you think it's okay, test it once more just in case it's not.
Yeah, you need hundreds of testers. You need people who are actually literate and can read and spell, for starters.
Before we had video game betas that used to be released to the public,
Yeah.
there used to be video game testers. These were employees of people.
Yeah.
I know people that used to test DDR in the UK, for arcades and stuff. And that's why these people exist.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is like Tofus just said, they just needed to test their own product, not just look at it and be like, yeah, that's all right, ship it out.
You know what the people that are going to be receiving the cards genuinely think. You really just don't know anything.
That's true. Some people might be okay with having, trapped air in their slabs. I mean, personally, for me, I just think it made it look a little bit unprofessional. Not like the slab itself. Like, now, I don't have a gripe with them. Like, this looks so much better. There's no trapped air. And I like the hollow foil on the back as well. It looks better.
Unless the penny sleeve is acidic.
Unless the penny sleeve is acidic, which we will find out in a few years when my Pikachu's dissolved. So...
Sorry, Pikachu.
Yeah, he's just there, like, half a face. Like, help me!
Oh dear. Thoughts? Still Fox Plays says, thoughts on the apparent new company coming out called UK Grading.
Oh, hey! So Silver Fox, I'm a tester for UK Grading. I've been personally inboxed and asked, would I like some beta slabs? They're going to be prototype beta slabs that nobody else will receive before me. Because I want to obviously be like, right, this is what's good, this is what I don't like. But the guy who's in charge, I think his name is, I believe it's Mark, he has been planning this for years. Me and him have had, obviously, a conversation because he asked me to do it. And he has been planning this for a long, long time. So, I'm excited. We'll see, though. I'm not going to, obviously, blow smoke before I've even got the slab in my hand because it might be terrible. But I'm excited. A lot more excited than I was about Get Graded, because Get Graded was literally a 1 minute we're coming out, next minute the slab was in my hand. Whereas this, I know it's coming, so I have a chance to process what I want in my brain. So, but that's coming May anyway. So I hopefully, if all goes to plan on their end with the beta. Thank you for that question, though. It's a good question.
Excited.
Yeah.
James Price, have you seen the latest thing? A person who was asked to be a director of Get Graded and work along with them has given his experience why he would not associate with them.
Oh, no. I haven't seen that. I like how you're just like, no. No, I haven't seen that. But do we know that they're definitely associated or just claimed to be associated? Because I can claim to be associated, but I'm not.
Because I hate to be that person, but fake news is real.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a perfect example of this, right? And this is taking it a little bit extreme, but bear with me because the point is relevant.
Yeah, go for it.
The other day, I saw a claim on Instagram or TikTok of a person saying that when it's about to get dark, so bear with me, but I'm going to clear up the facts. When colonial slave ships used to travel across the oceans, sharks changed their migration patterns to match where the ships were, because when people died on these when people died, they would throw bodies overboard, right? Bit dark. Point being, I took one look at that and went, what the hell? Looked it up. The migration patterns were changed for that short period of time in history where, not short, that's for that period of time in history when that was happening, but the sharks, once that stopped happening, the sharks went back to normal. And so the implications aren't, while obviously still ridiculously bad, the implications aren't quite as bad as what the person was making out to be. You have to fact check things, guys.
Yeah.
You have to know.
And if you don't want to fact check things, just watch my videos and we'll do it for you. We'll do it for you.
Definitely, yeah. So if there's somebody who's coming out saying stuff, yeah, all right, that's great, but where are your receipts? Let me know.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Always fact check. I mean, if I'm not going to say if you're lazy, but if you want to listen to other people's opinions without even having a slab in your hand, or you're having like you're being told something in your ear and you're like, oh my god, really? I'm not going to even try. Like, I think you should give people a chance yourself, because like even with like personality like type thing, there might be some personalities that people like and they go, yeah, I really like that person. There's going to be another person standing next to them saying, I don't like them.
Exactly.
It's just the way it is. It's just your preference.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just going to plug my light in.
No, it's cool. Benediction Gamer also says, will UK graded cards by a UK company be worth money outside of the UK in your opinion?
That's a hard one. That's a really difficult question.
Outside of the UK?
It's the outside of the UK bit that makes it a difficult question.
It depends, right? Because PSA is only a USA company.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Damn it.
They've blown up. You okay there?
Yeah, it's just my light.
Okay, but they've blown up to be something that's international. So really, it's all luck of the draw. There is, if it's UK graded companies and they do a good job and they've got quicker turnaround and they can get stuff abroad to people quicker as well, yeah, there's a chance. But the likelihood of everything falling into place in that very specific way is probably quite slim. Would be my personal opinion on that.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that better myself. You literally just said it in the way I'm thinking it. Like, why would, say, I'm going to use America, or even France, why would they ship to the UK when they have their own thing? Unless we're miles better, which at the moment we're not. There's no point. So, but if for some reason UK grading becomes huge and substantially valuable within the market, then people will want to obviously then send to UK grading instead, which may happen, but it also may not.
It's gambling, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a lot is with Pokemon cards, really. A lot of it is gambling.
Yeah, well, opening packs in general is gambling, because you might get something you really like, and then again, you might actually get something terrible worth nothing.
Exactly. Like, no, 100%. T-Vect Pokemon says, we have like 20 testers at game developer I work for. No one wants a broken product. True that.
Absolutely agree. That's really well put. I'm glad you have testers as well.
And Silver Fox, like you, I will try, give them a try. I don't believe in slating someone. I haven't tried myself like I did with Get Graded. I assume that's what GG is, Get Graded.
I'm assuming it's Get Graded, yeah.
Benediction Gamer, because grading them is all well and good, but if you grade a card and its only market is the UK, its value is significantly lower. Yeah, of
Agree.
course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Benediction, you go Central Europe, and then you can have the custom of the whole of Europe. That is a very good point.
Yeah.
Which I guess is kind of what PCA is trying to do, right? Being
like France, yeah.
Mm.
Which is great. They probably set up in a really good place.
And then Just Call Me Sean says, the main thing that puts me off grading is the turnaround. I don't have the patience to wait 10, 11 or 12 months for my money to be left in limbo.
Yeah, that's the point, and that's the problem with grading. And PSA, like we touched on this earlier, they've kind of been a bit naughty and just risen the prices in the hope that, oh, well, hopefully our customer base will half, but we won't lose any money because we're still getting the customer that we've lost money because we've doubled the price.
And from a business point of view, it's quite the smart business plan. But
oh, yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah. It's basically unashamedly going, do we care if we piss people off?
No.
Because still getting that dollar.
Yeah, from a business point of view, and I think PSA have also took a step back because obviously they've got new owners now because they got bought out. Whether that means the management's changed, I'm not sure, but they kind of look back at themselves like, we can't keep up with this demand. Obviously, we can see our cards are going for 100 to 300, 400 thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands in some case. They can see what they go for. They have a whole database dedicated to what the last grade of that card, for example, a Pikachu, sold for. They have a database made for that.
They do.
So why can't they have a slice of the pie? They're the ones bloody grading them.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, like that's all they want. They just want that. They want that money, and they want the demand to go down.
Yeah, they do, and I can't blame them for that either.
No.
Yes, just checked, and he has an NDA signed with them, so can't reveal too much information in regards to business practices. Well done, James Price, on going and finding your receipts. Proud of you for that.
Yeah, proud of you.
Silverfox plays. Off-grading, another topic. Do you think Pokemon cards are a good future investment, or do you feel the cards will decrease in value once the hype dies down? Question to you both.
I'm gonna piss people off with my answer. I want you to go first.
Okay. Everything that is valuable comes and goes in waves. Pokemon has been running for 25 years now. It's a solid company. It wasn't worth a lot at a point in time, and that price went up during the 90s and the early 2000s, and then it dropped down during the Diamond and Pearl era, but
because they were terrible.
and now they've shot up to like a whole new price. Just like, you're gonna hate this analogy, but I hate this analogy, but it's just the most wavy graph I've seen recently. Just like the waves of COVID, it will come back down.
Yeah.
it will come back down. It's got to. It's just how it works. When you trade in anything, gold, silver, Bitcoin, waves.
Yeah, that's true.
I personally project the general trajectory over the next, if we're thinking long term, another 20 or 30 years, will be on the upsale. But I do think at points we're going to have much lower, does that make sense, than we've previously had, than we are currently in even.
Yeah.
Go on, Joe, what do you think? Do you reckon it's going to plummet and stay there?
I don't think it'll necessarily stay there. But I think once all this hype is over, Logan Paul's disappeared and made his millions, PSA's up their price, so obviously the fanboys are still going to want to send to them, but the people who are going to want a money investment are thinking, well, why should I pay £40 a card now to get it back quicker to then possibly make 80 in the future? It's just no point. From a business point of view, PSA have made the right decision. And I think that they will go down shortly after this anniversary and this hype's gone and the games are out. I think it'll go down. And I think it'll go down in a big way.
With you, I really do. Yeah, I think that it will come back up at some point.
I agree.
But I do predict that in the short term, there's a definite steep hill down that we've got.
There's going to be a big drop at some point in the near future when all the Logan Paul fans disappear, because everyone's going to want to sell their cards all at the same time. And if Logan Paul's trying to sell his Zard and then you got another YouTuber trying to sell his Zard, everyone else is going to panic and they're thinking, oh, they're selling, I need to sell.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, because when you have lots of people selling, it
bring the price down.
It messes around with the demand of a card, because all of a sudden you will have the demand to meet the amount of people that want that card.
Yeah.
So when that happens, prices drop.
Yeah. Well, Logan Paul has opened his first edition booster box. He has 5 left.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I think after whether he's opening all 5 of them, which I bloody hope he doesn't.
I hope he doesn't, Jesus.
That's meant to be some of the only left in existence.
Well, and some people that I have specifically spoken to have laughed at the fact that he thinks that those are some of the only left in existence.
Yeah, I don't think that there is. I think there's more.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be. I think there's going to be. I'd say the number's going to be close to 100 left. If you're being realistic.
Hot damn.
But he has 6 of them.
How's that? Just call me Sean. Miss Tofu. After looking at your IG, I will trade you the pools of a Tragic VV booster box for 1 hour. Let's barter. No.
Ah,
I'm sorry, she's my baby.
poor Pandora.
And then Benediction Gaming says that will be vintage surely and won't have too much of an effect on modern.
Modern, I'm thinking he's talking about the price drop. Modern,
No.
I think modern will stay relatively the same because there isn't a huge demand for modern like there is in the older stuff.
The prices for modern very much vary from what I've personally seen. Very much set by set.
Yeah, agreed. Hidden Fates, everything's worthless apart from the Charizard. Apart from the few evolutions are worth a little bit. And you have the stained glass birds as well. They're worth a little bit as well, I think.
Stained glass sealed birds are £75.
Ooh,
I
wow.
want to say. The Charmander is also. I think I sold mine. When did I sell mine? I sold my Charmander, my Shining Charmander, a month or two ago, for 30 quid. I want to say,
good.
and it's now worth 50.
Oh.
So it's gone up.
Should have held on to that.
I looked at it, looked at the price, and went, "Yeah, all right, I'm happy for that."
Yeah, exactly. You do.
Yeah.
It happens.
So I'm not mad that I'm not mad that I sold it at that. I'm just there are a select few cards in Hidden Fates that are worth money.
Yeah, but most of the set's worth nothing. But it's the same with Shining Fates. Most of the pulls, I'm going to say, all the hits are worth relatively around the same, apart from the Charizard, which is worth £300 again.
Of course it is.
Yeah. So, but then you have Vivid Vault. There's not really much that's worth anything apart from the Pikachus, the VMAX, the Full Art, and the Rainbow.
100%. Yeah. I've just remembered the set that we've been missing this entire conversation.
Go for it.
This whole hour and 50 minutes, we have not mentioned Champion's Path once.
I wonder why we haven't mentioned it.
I just completely and utterly forgot that it existed.
Exactly. That's why.
Sorry, we were talking
terrible.
about cards and all of a sudden it came into my head. I was like, what? ETB. Where's the ETB Zard from? It's Champion's Path, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, we've got a few more comments.
A Benediction Gamer says, I disagree. I've seen more love for modern than vintage lately. E.g., look at what's happening with the waifu cards. Oh, for example, look at what's happening with the waifu cards. They've gone crazy. Yes, waifu cards have gone specifically quite crazy. Sitting on them.
What's a waifu card?
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Joey. A waifu card is your Misties, your Roses, your Lilies, your girls of Pokemon, full art training cards.
Oh, I love those. I got some of those.
See, right? Everybody loves a good waifu card. I'm sitting on a Misty's Favour right now that's worth £75, and I am not selling her. She is my baby.
Are they worth that much? No, you're joking.
Joey, do you not know?
No, I got this one. This is my favourite.
How do you not know this, Joey? Joey! Oh my god! All right, I've got somebody in my Discord.
Is this a waifu card?
Yeah, that's a waifu card. Yeah.
I love that card. Right, okay, all of them. I'm gonna see if I got more.
Oh, hang on. Let me see what you've got. The Lily cards are worth a lot. The Misty cards are worth a lot. Even like normal Misty's cards, like if you have old school cards like Misty's Tears from back in the day, especially with the band art.
I did want that, but I couldn't find it for cheap, so I got Band Grimer instead.
Dude, Benediction says, dude, look at Lily's best effort. I'm going on eBay right now while he's searching through those. Yeah, if I put in Lily full art and
No, because they're all from Cosmic Eclipse, aren't they? The full arts trainers, most of them.
Not those Cosmic Eclipse ones. Well, they're a little bit, but not much.
Because I have a Misty's Favour somewhere.
Yeah, Misty's Favour is specifically worth about £75. Okay, so Lily...
For real?
The Sun and Moon base set Lily is worth £34. The Dream League Lily, the Japanese version, is worth £54.
Oh wow! I got a Jesse and James card. That doesn't count, does it?
That doesn't count.
Cool card though.
Although that was surprisingly more than you think. I think I had 2 and they sold for about £15 to £20 each.
Ah, here they are. Got them. Oh, I got a Professor Oak one as well. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Professor Oak's pretty cool. The only exception to the like gender one that I've seen is red, because you know you've got the red, the blue, and the green ones.
Yeah.
Those are together. Yeah, there you go. There she is.
I bought the full set. The because obviously the Cosmic Eclipse, they have the trainer set, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I bought the full trainer set for about £20.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, right. Sonia from Rebel Clash. She's PSA'd, but that's £77.
I like this one.
Acerola's 20. Pokemon Breeders by far the least expensive. I'm keeping a hold of mine because it's only £6.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
Marnie is £30. Yeah.
I now need to start collecting.
Yeah, you need to. Erica's Hospitality. I don't know how much that one's worth. Hang on.
I'm not bothered. I just like the original gym trainers. I got Brock's Grit. I've got Blaine. I've got all of them.
That Erica's Hospitality last sold for £49.
Are you serious?
Oh, I'm not
like I said, I got like the whole set for next to nothing.
On a secret gold mine, Joey.
I know. That's just in a drawer. That's not even in the special book.
It needs to be in a special book. The waifus are precious, man.
Oh, I can't believe that.
Oh dear, sorry.
I'm sure I have a Lily as well somewhere, like the full art trainer with the blue background.
He heard his name and he came. Sorry, Scarleg is also an eBay seller. He's on my Discord and stuff, and he loves waifus.
Who?
Scarleg. He's like literally just popped up in the comments.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh dear. T-Rex says, I sold a Karina from Japanese Battle Styles for 80.
Oh my god. What is with the what? How do you pronounce it? Waifu.
Waifu. W-A-I-F-U. Jesus Christ, Joey. How do you not know about this?
I don't have any Pokemon friends. Leave me alone.
Have any friends that watch anime?
No.
In general?
I just don't have any. I don't have any friends in general. That's not even a lie.
You watch anime? Are you in that circle?
I watch Pokemon. I mainly watch the older anime. Like I watch the original Indigo League, and I watch.
Not even like Pokemon. I mean like anime in general.
Oh, I watch Dragon Ball.
No, then.
I tried
My
watching
Attack on Titan.
I tried watching Attack on Titan. That was okay, but we had to stop because Lindsay was getting bored.
Right. So this is okay. Right, I understand then. The waifu culture very much stems from the anime culture.
I could imagine.
Yeah, it very much stands for how do people say it online? From certain cultured people.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah, and then there's this whole community of people that just freaking love waifus. Me and Scarleg being 2 of those people.
No, I totally can see the appeal.
And yeah,
They're
full art waifu cards are.
I love my full art waifu cards.
There you go.
Definitely, I just really like the Sabrina card.
Yeah. I feel like we've taught you something new.
Yeah, you've taught me loads today. So, you don't need to go to school anymore. Just come on a podcast with me and Tofu, and we can just teach each other things.
Oh, dear.
Every Monday.
Same ad says, same in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Magician Girl collectors. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they would have been around forever. Yeah. Yeah, of course. That makes sense.
It does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I've just gotten everybody onto anime now.
No, that's fine. We can talk about anime. I can't weigh in, I'm afraid, but I can learn.
Oh no, I've just got me Sean saying Jujutsu Kaisen is good, and honestly, I haven't seen it yet, so I can't really. I started 2 nights ago. For anybody that's watching it, Skate to the Infinity, because it's done by my favorite animators of all time. So, but that's just me. We'll go back to Pokemon.
We don't have to go back to Pokemon. I do have one more subject that is Pokemon though that we can talk about eventually when we have a chance.
Go. What is it?
You want me to talk about it now?
Okay.
So a certain company we use that term very loosely, called First for Figures, announced their new license.
Oh, this is the company that you hate.
This is the company I hate.
Oh, all right then. Are they going? What does that mean? What's the implications of this?
So a new license is where they are able to make a new chain of something. So, for example, Zelda is a license, Mario's a license. They've got those.
Ya.
They got a new license.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
God damn it.
Yeah. So, people are mad. They're not even happy about it. People are mad. So, they announced the other day that they're having a big reveal for their new license. So, yeah. They announced that they are doing Pokemon stuff, specifically for the Pokemon Center in America at the moment. Their first product is a specific Pokemon Center USA exclusive Charizard resin. I think it's a resin. I'm not sure if it's a resin or a PVC. Either way, people are mad about it because it's a US only. Which, if you're in the US, that's absolutely fantastic. However, there's something else that they're mad about. Sold out in about 30 seconds.
Whoa! Wow! Is it the bots? So the scalpers? Who is it?
It's the scalpers.
Yeah, of course it is.
So one scalper went on Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, the usual culprits, and boasted that he managed to pick up 400 Charizards who wants one.
My God, that's so many.
Yeah.
400.
400.
People are struggling to even get one.
Yeah, 400. So he was, boasting about it and wailing his schlong around, saying he got 400, and people got really mad. People got mad at the fact that it was a US only, and people got even more madder about the fact that this one guy managed to get 400 of them, and was then saying, oh, you can, buy one off me for double the price, or triple the price, or whatever he was, saying about them. He was open about it.
I know, but there's a certain level in hell reserved for people like that.
Yeah. He was like, oh, I just spent like 20k, who wants one? People are just like, oh my God, are you serious? So yeah, the statue was limited to, I think, 1,000 or 1,200, and he got a third of the stock. Yeah.
Not great. You would think, right? Okay, you would think that people know by now that you should put limits on how many of a thing one person can buy.
I'm almost positive the Pokemon Center had a one limit buy per person. But
wow! So that must have been good bots that he had.
So he still managed to scalp them, which is possible. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it is possible, but it's just so shady using bots to go and take stuff like that, isn't it? Especially when stuff is limited edition. If it is limited to 1,200, there's a chance that every single one of those is numbered as well, which increases their value. And yeah.
So I'm on the website right now. I'm not being ignorant. And I want to show you the picture of it because people aren't happy with the design either.
Okay. What are people mad about? I don't know.
They're saying that it looks terrible, and to use their term, I'm really sorry if any children are watching, please do cover their ears. To use their term, it looks like semen.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not great.
So they were saying that the base looks like Charizard has had a very exciting time. So
oh wow!
It is a purchase limit of 1, and this guy managed to get that many. So I'm not sure how.
It must have been bought.
Must have been.
Like, that's literally the only way that they can do it. Which makes me feel like surely there's a way for people to stop bots being able to, especially large companies like Pokemon. Like, there must be a way to stop being able to use bots on certain sites, right?
Right. There's got to be
You
a
would
way.
think so?
Yeah, there is ways of doing it, but I have no idea how. So, this is their description. Rising out of the smoke and flame, Charizard unleashes a tremendous flamethrower attack. Pokemon Center has paired with First for Figures to create this stunning figure, which features premium quality sculpt design and a dazzling LED feature that lights up the raging flame with warm, beautiful glows. This figure's a large size and dynamic posing and are sure to stand out being a Pokemon centerpiece. It measures about 12 inches tall with an 8.5-inch base. Its light-up effect is powered by USB and activated with the push of a button. Its colourful paint and stands out in the collection. It is designed by the Pokemon Center and made by First for Figure. So
it's designed by the Pokemon Center themselves.
So Pokemon Center must have designed it, and First for Figure have turned around and be like, yeah, we'll factory and make this for you.
Okay.
So First for Figures have nothing about it on their website. The only reason that I knew about this is because I'm part of a First for Figures group that is like an uncensored version of their official group, and they post, because I'm banned from their official group, and they posted a picture of it, telling, obviously, some people liked it, most people wasn't really a fan of the design, and
the design isn't falling on First for Figures heads.
Yeah, at least that, I didn't know that, I've just read that. Now, how much does this cost? I will just throw this out there. This is a PVC, so that means plastic. It's plastic.
No, I know. A lot, most like going back to the waifu things. I love waifu figurines as well. So, if I had to guess how much and they're all plastic, but some of the designs are great. And I love them so much, and some of them are a little bit squishy despite being plastic. So I would say anywhere between the 150 to the 300 mark, realistically.
Yeah, so this PVC, you're spot on. This PVC is $250.
Hey, there we go.
Without shipping.
Despite having never really bought many figurines, I have spent a lot of time browsing them.
Oh, don't say that. I feel sad now.
No, they're just all so expensive.
So,
they're good ones.
So I'm going to do a few things with this. One, I'm going to talk about First for Figures and their usual price for PVCs. I bought, where is it? It's down, here. It's somewhere around. I got a Luigi's Mansion PVC, light up. It was an exclusive numbered base, colourful collector's box, accessories, the works. It was $119 from First for Figures website directly. So this is double that.
That is double that. But it's Pokemon and it's Charizard.
But it's Pokemon and it's Charizard.
And I doubt that First for Figures set that price either.
No, well, if it's been designed by the Pokemon company, the more than likely Pokemon are pulling the strings, and it will be.
And can I blame them for wanting to earn a little bit more money on a very popular thing? No, not really. From a business point of view, no.
Absolutely not. So, let's do some quick maths on this guy who bought... How many did I say? 400, that's right.
250 each. So what's 250 times 400, Joey?
Spent $100,000 on these. 250... times 400 is $100,000.
Jesus Christ.
Someone's just got $100,000 to spend on Charizards to scalp. Casually hanging around, scalp and flip them.
You know what kind of people I bet it is? If I was a gambling person.
Go for it, because I know who it was.
Oh,
I'm gonna talk about it in a minute.
Okay, I bet the type of people that are doing this, that have this much money hanging around that's spare, are Bitcoin investors.
You haven't just said that. Yeah, he is.
Thank you very much.
He literally on his Twitter has something like, I looked at his Twitter page, of course, because I had to go and check him out. he was like just here for the grind, and it was like Bitcoin investor, entrepreneur, and yeah, he's scalped the craziness out of them.
So, in defense of some of them aren't too bad. I actually personally myself have done Bitcoin trading in the past. I've done trading on 212 in gold and silver and all that jazz. So this is very much screams this is that type of person. But just as a heads up, I know I said that, but they're not all bad people.
No. Like, if you got to earn that money. But it's just like, come on, man! It's sold out within like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
save some for the children.
The children, a child is not going to be buying.
Yeah, a child isn't going to be buying it. Yeah. Let's face it. No kids.
Buy me booster packs as a child.
Tell me about it. I had to go to my nan and be like, Nan, can I have a pack of Pokemon cards? It's like, yeah, you can have one. I was like, oh. So, but yeah, okay. So we got some more comments coming on. Let's go. So how far up did we get to? Because we've had quite a few comments.
We answered all the questions so far, apart from this bottom one that just came in saying anything on United Kingdom grading, which we have actually already covered. So once this video is all out there, you will be able to rewind and check out everything we've already said.
I was going to say, I don't mind quickly just saying nothing on UK grading as of yet. No news other than the fact UK grading is coming to this channel with the prototypes around about May. That's about it. That's all we got. Briefly. But rewind and have an in-depth.
Yeah. We do talk about get graded quite a lot.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, get graded we speak about.
And somebody asked us earlier about what we think the worth of UK graded cards and stuff like that are going to be in general, and we talked about some other to do with UK grading. So yeah, definitely go back and give it all a listen.
Yeah, no problem. I hope you enjoy this podcast though. And give it a rewind. I love your name as well.
All right. I think, have we covered pretty much everything that we wanted to cover?
I think so. I just want to go back to this comment on First Figures. They're saying that First Figures so great Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I think he might mean that they're great. Well, as far as I'm aware, they haven't released their Yu-Gi-Oh stuff yet, so I'm confused. I know it's up for pre-order, so I wouldn't judge them until you've got it in your hand.
Unless there are two companies running under very similar names, and in that case, there might be some cross wires going on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Big Claws is coming with a question.
Ooh.
What do I do? Okay, so I currently am isolating due to being vulnerable, but normally my day-to-day job is I work at Tesco's. There you go.
Hey. Oh, you definitely need to isolate. You cannot be safe in Tesco's.
Yeah, but at the moment I'm isolating, so until the Welsh government can say you can go back to work, which I think is actually in about 2 weeks. So
no way, really?
For Wales it is.
Oh my God. Are you gonna have to be dabbling between YouTube and a full-time job then?
Oh yeah, I've been doing that for years anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'll work it out. YouTube's more important.
Yeah, fucking preach that.
So
and then Tommy Sean says, so for a new collector such as myself, who's only been searching eBay and Facebook for cards as collections, are there any other places you would recommend looking? Well, it depends what you're collecting.
Absolutely agree with that. If you let us know in the comments what you're actually collecting, so cards, figures, plushies, whatever you collect, waifus or whatever they're called.
Yeah, waifus and husbandos is the boy version.
Wait, I just need to I need to say this out loud.
Husbandos.
Husbandos. I'm so confused. I'm confused.
It's all like Japanese-y. Does that make sense? It's taken English words and put a little bit of a Japanese spin on them. Right, so you could be all like, waifu there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense now. Now that you've said it like that,
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Oh my goodness.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
this has been an interesting one. Oh,
Sorry. But yeah, no, I guess, yeah, so I don't know. Sorry, I was just trying to think. New collector such as myself who's only been searching eBay and Facebook for cards and collections. Any other places you would recommend looking?
cards wise, Facebook's a good one. I don't know about you.
Yeah, again, I tried to go on there recently. Like I really did. It was only 2 days ago that I had like a real good look on Facebook and Spock and Gumtree, and literally all that it was scalpers selling resealed products.
You do
So
have. Okay.
you might find a gem in there, but for the most part, considering the current market right now, it was not fun to look around.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna let you into a little secret. I'm gonna let you into it because I live in the middle of nowhere, so you can't do it in my area. But on Facebook, wherever you're from, so say if you're from Birmingham or like if you're from a little village or a little town like me, most of the time Facebook has dedicated groups that have been made up within your area.
Yeah.
So for me it's Welsh Pool. So I go on all the local Welsh Pool pages where they sell their furniture and their sheep and whatever else they sell. You type in on that Facebook page and you say what you're looking for. So say I'm after some Pokemon cards, or I'm after some Pokemon products, or I'm after some plushies, or I'm after this. You can even go as far to upload a specific thing you're after. For me, it's just Pokemon cards. So I'm like, hi, I live in the area. I collect Pokemon cards. If anyone's, having a clear out throughout lockdown and finds any Pokemon cards, swing them my way and I'll throw you some money for them. That's what I did. But I got to the point where I have so many now I stopped buying them because I'm running out of room really quickly. So
Just Call Me Sean says, yeah, he's collecting cards, specifically Darkness Ablaze, and very specific Japanese cards. The original band art cards, such as Misty's Tears, Grimer. Oh, Grimer with the looking up.
Yeah.
With Grimer with the up skirt and Koga's Plan.
Love that
that's
card.
That's the one with the Nazi symbol, isn't it? Koga's Plan, the original one. The band.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. Yeah,
oh my god.
It's got a Nazi symbol in the background because
I didn't know that.
Have you not seen? Oh,
no, I haven't seen that. I've seen all the others, but I haven't seen that one. That's messed up.
It is really messed up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Right. So in regards to the very specific rare Japanese cards, unfortunately, it's very much word of mouth or eBay from what I've seen.
Yeah.
But actually, specifically, Captain Scarleg in the comments does deal with a lot of Japanese cards, and he is an eBay seller, and I do know him pretty personally, and I've been buying off him for years now. So specifically if you're looking for very specific older Japanese cards, I would actually really recommend hitting him up.
Yes, I agree. I'm
not joking. This is because
it's a word of mouth. Yeah,
word of mouth is not it, and this is a guy that I know very well. So I would 100% recommend his eBay store, or 100% just giving him a bell and saying, "Hey, I'm looking for these cards. Do you have them?" He's always selling things at the market price. So again,
no scalping.
No scalping at all. Like, good soul.
Yeah, that's really good advice. Word of mouth is usually the best way, if not, like you said, eBay. If you're very lucky, if you're looking for specific specialized Japanese cards, things like that. Facebook, sometimes the Pokemon groups, they do help. There are people on there like us that are there. So
yeah, and the Facebook really helps with the word of mouth thing as well, because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
It's just people, right? So
yeah, exactly. Like you could be after a certain Japanese card, like Bang Grimer, for example, and be like, I'm after Bang Grimer. If you've got one, let me know. And then obviously it's like, oh, I don't have one personally, but my friend Tom has it, so I'll go message him. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the rarer cards that are the rarer older Japanese cards are very much word of mouth. Darkness Ablaze, though. Well, there's meant to be a reprint going on.
There's meant to be.
It's meant to be. So hopefully you should just be able to keep an eye on Smith's, your local Sainsbury's, or your larger stores anyway, things like that.
Keep an
And
eye on their
hopefully
Pokemon aisles.
soon.
Yeah. I definitely think if you live in the middle of nowhere like myself, it's always good to hit up your supermarket to get them to know your face, like with the managers or like that. Not be a Karen or anything, but like just be like, oh hi, I collect Pokemon cards. If you ever get any in stock, like here's my number, or is there a specific day that that they might possibly come and I can come and have a look.
Yeah,
Things
or if
like
you're
that.
out the house so much, give them a call. People are surprisingly friendly over the phone.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
calling my through a video the other week, and they were all right with that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
phoned Smith when I found out that somebody said that Shining Fates or whatnot, no, not whatever it was, the jumbo cards thing, Bobby,
The
were
jumbo
out of
peak.
stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, what? Better give them a call. People are nice over the phone.
Yeah, Argos are a good one as well.
I always forget about Argos.
Exactly, that's why they're a good one.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah,
So,
that's a really good point.
So yeah, just give them a hit up, and you never know, you might come up with some gems. Some of the best things that I've ever bought have been off of Facebook, just through asking. Just be like, I'm after this. Is anything, especially with your local pages as well. I'd really, really implore you to use the local pages to help you out, because there's going to be people on there that are like mums, nans, whatever,
And occasionally you might come across a gem. While I was searching the other day, I did find one gem, not personally within my price bracket. It was somebody selling an entire collection that they needed to shift. But I'm talking like these guys, they had binders, right?
Mhm.
With 9 full art Charizards, 9 shiny Charizards, 9, etc., etc. None of them were PSA slabbed, but there was a lot of Zards.
Yeah.
They were selling it for 10 grand in total. And I was just sitting there going, if I had that money, I would buy that, because I know that the stuff that they're selling here is worth way more. I also understand that they wanted 10 grand in cash and they needed to make a quick turnover, so they were just selling it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You got a Shining Fates ETB from Forbidden Planet today, mate. Congratulations. That is sick. That is sick.
Good old Forbidden Planet. We were talking about them earlier.
Yeah, we were. I don't have one of those, but yeah, I'm jealous of everyone. I'm very jealous.
We used to, it was such a shame, right? Like, we used to go down, because my partner collects comics, right?
Yeah.
So before COVID, we used to go down monthly, sometimes weekly, and just like see what they had. I would buy some Pokemon cards. He would pick up his comics, like, but alas, COVID.
Jealous.
Sealed versus opening packs. What do you think is the better option in terms of investment?
Oh.
Go on.
Oh, that's a difficult question, because like I was saying earlier on this channel, I'm gonna open my rocket boosters, and I'm gonna obviously, because they're packed fresh, they're very old. It's like £200 a pack now. Those are, they're unweighed, so you could open them and pull nothing. That's your money gone. But if you grade every single one of them, especially with older stuff, they're very likely to be quite high. So
if you're talking about getting new products, if you're talking about getting new products,
new ones,
you're looking real long term. If you're keeping sealed, like, I'm willing to have this in my collection, keep it safe for like 20 years.
Yeah. Well, 20 definitely. Obviously, you'll be like mega money in 20 years, but like, I would say at least 5 or 10. I'd say 10's a nice round number.
That makes sense. But it's difficult, yeah. But again, it's difficult to say because it's all just gambling.
Yeah, exactly.
If I go to Discord, I can get a link to your Discord.
Yeah, 1K subs.
Are just taking me to a Discord web browser. Ooh, all right. Give me a
can I get your
second, and I will
Discord
find this shit. That's weird because that works when I'm on my PC. So and everybody else joins me to my Discord through those links that I put in my video.
I was gonna say that's not the link that I've put up of yours, is it? That works. No, I haven't put your Discord. I put your YouTube.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'll give me 5 minutes.
That's all right. I'll carry on. I'll carry on with the open the heavies, grade the light packs. That's not a bad idea. However, what I want to do is I would love to be able to open all the packs and potentially give away some cards in the packs, or even grade some of the cards in the packs, because like I said, I know they're going to come back relatively high grades. But I think that I would like to give some away to you guys when I hit 1,000 subs. So I'm not doing it for a subscriber less. Especially considering the other day that I was going to do the tattoo thing, and I lost 3 subscribers as soon as I hit 800. I was like, that is just mean. But I am over 8 now, so thank you for that. So we'll go for 1,000 next.
Quick about the Discord thing. So I'm on my phone. When I hit that link, it says open in browser. When I hit open in browser, it then changes and says, do you want to open this in Discord? And I can say yes, and then it allows me to open it up on my phone. Hopefully that helps.
I hope that helps. I need to join your Discord. I'm not in it yet.
What rude.
I know. Am I allowed to join?
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be allowed to?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask. No, should I?
Maybe. It's something that people really recommended to me when I hit 1K, and honestly, it's a nice place for like the community to get together where you don't necessarily have to keep an eye on them all the time.
Now, children, behave yourselves.
We can just like chat and hang out, and you don't necessarily have to be involved in that, and that's great because people can like form relationships that are just based around talking to each other and not necessarily around you and your channel.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I'd like that. I'd like I have with you. Like, we just sit here and we have a chat about things. We're not, necessarily talking about our channel or each other, but we're talking about things that are, relevant or things that we enjoy, like Pokemon or Nintendo.
Yeah. Yes.
So, we got some more comments. Did we read the? Do you think that modern boxes will rise that high, or is it better to just buy a Rainbow Pika? Straight away.
I didn't see that.
In my experience, you should just buy the Pikachu, because I've opened about 6 boxes and not pulled one.
How much is the Pikachu worth at the moment? How much is Chonky?
About £300, the Rainbow Chew.
You'll probably end up spending about that much on packs anyway, so yeah, just buy Chonky. Yeah,
that's my point. But I enjoy the emotion of pulling a Pikachu. Like,
I do too.
Like the other day, again, if you haven't already, go and check out my Cosmic Collectibles mystery box. But where is it now? I'm not going to be able to find it now. That's really annoying. Anyway, I pulled a Hidden Fates Pikachu the other day, and it's literally a common card. But I was like, oh, a Pikachu, at least this pack wasn't totally worthless. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know, totally. I did
totally
know what you mean.
Yeah, I just think you should just... If you're after a card that's that valuable... Pikachu is the Rainbow Pikachu in Vivid Vault. The Rainbow Pikachu is what everyone wants, because it's the most expensive card you can get. However, it's not even that expensive in comparison to, like, the Champion's Path Charizards. It's, like, almost half the price. So... You may as well just buy the Pikachu, and if I had the money to do so, I would have probably done that already, but...
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna... Just call me Sean. I've tried on my PC and my phone. Give me a message on Instagram, because that link is down there and working.
Yeah.
Give me a message on Instagram, and I'll try and send you a different link, or I'll see what I can figure out after this is all finished, okay? Sorry for interrupting.
No, we want to make sure that you get to... that working. So we've got another comment from Big Claws saying, is it just me or there's a penny sleeve drought? I honestly cannot say anything because I think I have them all, so like,
yeah, I haven't really had too much. Actually, tell a lie, I did have an issue with top loaders.
Top loaders I had an issue with.
Right, so I ordered them off. So I've been ordering most of my top loaders just off eBay because I haven't been able to find them on like the stores that I normally buy them on. So I'm like, okay, I'll just buy them on eBay. That's fine. Which has been working out really well for me until this week, because they dispatched it one day later than the arrival time, and it still hasn't goddamn arrived. I don't know how long it is now. Like, it's been about 5 working days or something since they dispatched it, which is very annoying.
That's
so I had to
worrying.
order someone. Yeah, which is a bit annoying. So I had to order some on Amazon Prime instead, but they turned up next day. So
Swings and roundabouts.
yeah. So it's all been all right. I've not really had any issues trying to find any sleeves or top loaders or anything like that, apart from that one instance with a specific eBay person.
Yeah, I agree. So that's just an example. Though I hate the Rainbow Pikachu card. You hate it. Get out of here. No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Please don't leave.
More Joey.
I know. Yeah, please don't leave.
Oh dear.
Oolong will be sad if you leave.
Oh no, I'm going to presume you've banned me to keep all the Pokemon cards to yourself because the Discord process worked fine for Benediction Gamer. Ah! Oh no, I'm so sorry, Sean. I've got no idea what to do then. Oh, we'll have to figure that out afterwards.
Did someone say, I think I read above in the comments, said someone saying that they love Dragon Ball as well. Who was that?
Oh yeah, that was a while ago, I think.
I'm only joking. Please don't leave. I have no friends, so you're keeping me company.
Oh dear. Right. I don't think we have any other topics that we were particularly going to cover today, do we?
No, we've done the CGC. See, I said it then.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Get graded, we've covered. The reprints are cancelled, we've covered. The Charizards, we've covered. Instagram snapping the slabs, we've covered. The new set's been announced, we covered. Let me just check my phone because I had notes on my phone as well. So
Notes all over the show.
yeah, we've covered the email with Get Graded about people making fake emails and sending them out claiming to be Get Graded to people's employees, which is too far.
That is too far.
And it was 400 statues they bought from the Pokemon Center to flip.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. Yeah. I like Dragon Ball as well. I like Oolong. I got Oolong here. It's my Oolong. So yeah,
Right.
I think do any of you have any more questions? You collect Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball though. Dragon Ball Z is great, but Dragon Ball is specifically my favorite.
One last question from David. Do you have any tips for beginning collectors, buyers, and sellers?
Collectors, it's probably just cheaper buying the cards that you want.
Also, be patient right now.
And be patient, yeah, because please don't buy off the scalpers as a collector. Please don't, because you're just adding fuel to the fire. Buyers, again, same. Be patient. Just don't buy from a scalper if you can help it. Selling wise, personally, don't sell on eBay because there's a lot of people out there to get you. Sorry, Tofu, I know you sell on eBay. But I, from experience, like I brought up earlier in the thing, I've just had such a bad selling experience that I now just avoid selling on there. I'd rather just sell on Facebook. It's just easier. Even if I earn less, I'd rather just have less money and less hassle.
No, that's totally fair. It swings and roundabouts for individual people. I'm not on Facebook personally, apart from literally to keep in contact with my mum and to use Messenger, because I found that it was having an adverse effect on my mental health. So I removed myself from Facebook. So as Joey said, eBay caused him more stress and Facebook causes me more stress. So it's just really whatever the personal person prefers.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. But some good selling sites or buying sites, you've got Spark, Gumtree as well that aren't Facebook. You've got, like you said, we've got eBay. Amazon do some stuff when it's in stock. But if you're able to go out, or in the future, if you can go out, I definitely recommend like Argos, B&M, you know, your usual things.
Yeah, for buyers and stuff, I don't know. My really personal advice would be patient, try and ride all this out. And when all this is over, go and support your local mum and pop shops. They will have really struggled this year. All the little tiny shops that you have around that sell Pokemon cards or that sell TCG products in general.
Yeah.
And they will need our support when all of this is over,
Yeah.
because otherwise they will fall under.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wait, B&M sell Pokemon? Well, apparently they do.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
B&M, from what I've seen, everybody that's posted it that I know of lives up north.
Ah, there you go. That would be why.
Yeah, I don't have a B&M anywhere local to me though. But
what? Even I have a B&M.
The only reason I know about B&M is because when me and my mum used to go up north, my grandma would have always done her like local shop, so we'd always like take her down.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're southern, aren't you? If I remember right.
I'm like real southern. Real southern.
Yeah. So, yeah, cool.
Just call me Sean. Before you go, say it, Joey.
Pukumuku?
Hey! Yeah, Pukumuku.
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 I said it right.
I believe.
Thank you. I did it.
Well done.
I want a sticker.
Not every BMN, but some do stock cards. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when we're allowed to meet, I feel like we should do like a podcast that's like, or even like I'm not gonna say a meet and greet because I hate that term, but like we should meet people. I feel like we should go and spend some time with our friends. So
yeah. When all of this is over, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is challenging myself to meet people in real life, because that's normally something that causes me quite a few issues.
Yeah.
On a mental health kind of scale. So, but I am really looking forward to challenging myself. I think it'll be really good to get like a couple of conventions under my belt, and then actively do a meet and greet at a convention. I say meet and greet, but you get what I mean.
Yeah. No, I hate that term because it makes me feel like, ugh. But I don't have any friends, and now people actually want to talk to me. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you, not like this. So we can have a meet up or a party or whatever the word term you use for it. When we're allowed, that would be awesome. And if Tofu wants to come along, that would be awesome as well.
I will challenge myself for everybody.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no, I'd like to do that. So, but yeah, I haven't got any more topics.
No, I am good.
Are we fresh out?
I think we are fresh out for another week.
Yeah, 2.5 hours this time.
I know, right? It's because, to be fair, we had a really chatty chat this time.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Tops of 18 I saw, which is good.
Yeah.
That's really good numbers.
We're getting better, guys. Every Monday. We are here having a chat. So
unpacking whatever has happened across the board in the previous week of Pokemon in general. And Nintendo. If there's any Nintendo news that's really relevant.
I did have a quick look. I couldn't see anything that was too relevant to big topics, like no Mario, no Pokemon. There's a bit of Pokemon, no Zelda. Apart from the Zelda fans are still mad that Pokemon's getting stuff for the anniversary and they get nothing, but that's just Zelda fans for you. They're we're very emotional people. So, yeah, Jordan's just said he's been my friend for years. You're not my friend, you're my brother. There's a difference.
Really?
There is a big difference.
Jordan, your actual real-life brother?
No, but I say he's my brother. I
get that.
So,
I like that word.
Yeah, he comes here, he's literally the only person I talk to. Oh. No one else. I literally have no one else. So, and we don't even live by each other anymore, which is unfortunate, but we're still close. Ish.
I really appreciate you answering all my questions. Have a great evening. We will do.
I hope to see you guys on the next podcast, which is next Monday.
Keep an eye out on our Discords, Facebooks, etc.
Should I make my own Discord? Let me know.
Yeah, I personally think you should.
Okay, I might. But I'm gonna just end on one last thing then. What do you have coming up this week?
This week, I put a vote out to my patrons, because whenever I do a poll on what I should do next, I always make it patron only, because like these guys are paying for it.
Yeah, of course. That's only
And
fair.
they want the question answered: how will Arceus be involved in Pokemon Legends Arceus? Which I have done some very basic research into, and Jesus Christ, nobody has any freaking idea right now. So I'm going to be working on a theory video about that.
Can I weigh in? Can I put what I think?
Please do.
Right. Here's my theory, and bear with me on this theory. So Arceus is the Pokemon god, right? So because this is so long ago, maybe he's creating the Pokemon for future generations because this was so long ago.
Maybe. Oh, you think? Ooh.
So because this is a mixed generation game in Sinnoh, right? So because there's like Cyndaquil as a starter and he's not in the other one, but anyway, so maybe Arceus is involved because he's created Cyndaquil in Sinnoh, and then obviously Pokemon trainers will then travel to Johto with Cyndaquil and introduce Cyndaquil in Johto and breed him in Johto and make Cyndaquil a predominant Pokemon in Johto. Just as an example.
Okay.
But
yeah.
but use that Cyndaquil, replace that with X Pokemon.
Yeah, I get you.
Does that because it's so long ago?
Yeah, well, it's about 120 years ago.
Yeah, so maybe he was still. I mean, I don't really know that much about whether Arceus, dies or whatever, or if he's still literally in the garden. He's just there all the time, but you just don't see him. What about, because obviously at some point things need to be created by God, right? Well, if Arceus is the Pokemon God and it's about 100 and whatever years before Sinnoh itself, Arceus is there involved creating the Sinnoh Pokemon, and your job is to go around writing down these Pokemon in the Sinnoh region because there's no Pokedex unless there's maybe a Rotom.
Well, that's an interesting thing, right? So Rotom is, that's a whole theory I could go into by itself.
Oh, God.
I know, right? So Rotom is obviously electricity. Rotom is specifically a Gen 4 Pokemon because he represents, so Hokkaido, where Sinnoh is based, was originally a totally indigenous land that was like very bare and didn't have any technology introduced to it, very, very tribal. And Rotom is there to resent, because Hokkaido was such a big, getting Hokkaido to agree and to sign the papers to be in the Meiji Restoration period per se, where they were introducing so much technology to Japan, was such a big deal. And that's what Rotom kind of represents, the introduction of electricity into Hokkaido. So, which is literally the time period that we're jumping back to.
Exactly.
So yeah, all right, maybe not Cyndaquil, but Rotom. I see Rotom definitely being created in this era, because otherwise he's not relevant.
For God's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just think there's so many holes you could go down on this subject. It's very, very, very open. Like the God thing is a potential, like Arceus is there because obviously he's creating the Pokemon still for the future Sinnoh, or even future gens that were after then and before that gen. There's so many holes you could go down, or you could just say that every Pokemon that you see so far is a Ditto, and that's the only Pokemon.
Oh, what if it's the concept of human religion? God creates everything and just kind of chills. However, the bad guy team in this game do something to disrupt it. So he comes down like, hey, stop that. That is very Pokemon. So yeah, all right. I totally see how that would happen.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a very, very Pokemon storyline. Damn you, stop it.
Yeah, Joey, what have you got planned this week on your channel?
So I've actually opened a few of my McDonald's packs. I am going to try and have time to edit that this week. I want to get I know people are going to scream at me. I actually want to get a few more cards graded. By get graded,
Of course he does.
because I ultimately, and I don't know, I want your guys' opinion and you as well, Tofu. I'm actually going to do a full-on scripted review on them rather than just opening stuff.
I love a good script.
Yeah, like I want to do a full-on scripted review on Get Graded, just simply because people sometimes don't want to watch me pack my grades and send them to them and me talking about, even though that is what I'm going to do anyway. I think people would just like this is what I think about them. Because I get so many inboxes and comments saying, so, shall I send? Or, so, what do you think?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Especially with all the drama.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's a great idea.
So that's an idea that I would possibly like to do if you guys want to see that. I'm very, very fastly reaching my 1,000 sub goal, so that they'll be opened for a video at some point.
Yeah.
I want to do a big celebration for it, though. I don't want it to be a 15-minute long video, even though I will crop it down just so you can see the rocket boosts being opened on my YouTube. I want to do like possibly a live like this. Maybe you might want to join, or somebody else. Or and we can have a celebration and like a special podcast and like.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, all right, that sounds good.
I'd like to celebrate 1,000 subs, because 1,000 subs was like my life goal at one point. So,
I know, right?
And I'm nearly there now. So I've been on YouTube for 10 years.
That is a long time, but I guess having to obviously the growth has come from having the time off to be able to dedicate to it.
Yeah.
So
like it was more of like I'll do this while I'm not at work, basically, and I'll see if I can really, grow my channel, because this ultimately is what I want to do, obviously. And it has grown. It's like doubled in size, which is big for me. So I was on like 400, then I was on like 5, and then all of a sudden I went up to like 700 overnight, and now I've gone up to 800. So I'm growing quite quickly now, and I just want, I feel, I don't know whether, I know you're more into like in-depth theories, but I feel like in the Pokemon card side of it, and the product side of it, and not even cards, just products in general in games, I feel like there's a lot of over-exaggeration, shall we call it, going on.
And of course there is.
And I don't like that, because it's lying to people.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you pull a Charizard and it's really cool and everything, yes, it's very cool and I love it and whatever, but it's
Perfect
not.
Word is theatrics.
Yeah,
there's a lot of theatrics.
It's theatrics, and I also have this YouTube sphere theory that Randolph and Logan Paul and all these Leon Hart and all these big Pokemon YouTubers, they all overprice things and then try and sell you what they have overpriced.
That's a good point.
So So Leon Hart, TGF is really big for doing it as well. Logan Paul, we know, does it. It's
actually, I used to really support Leon Hart, and then I discovered that he's been like in with the whole Logan Paul thing, and now I'm like, oh, Leon.
To be honest with you, I actually don't have drama with Leon Hart. I think he's actually a really nice guy, but I do think he's a theatric as well.
Really nice guy. He does seem like a really nice guy. Honestly, he's a law person, right? He's a good business person.
Yeah.
And I totally understand the giving to charity and the theatrics is all a part of that.
Yeah.
I was just so like and so in general, I have very good opinions of him. I
agree.
Disappointed by his interactions with Logan Paul.
Like, don't you think it's just dead sketchy how he pulled a Charizard and all of a sudden it's gone missing?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, no, if you think about it, there are lots of there are lots of people that can, when you put your stuff online like we do, people can track your address. And as we've seen with scalpers recently, they know no ends as to what they're doing. These people are literally waiting outside people's houses in America.
Yeah.
So do I think do I think that there's a likelihood that it was properly stolen? Yeah, because I reckon that person saw who it came from.
Yeah, and actually got a good point there.
Yeah, but personally, and that's only because I've had to research how careful I need to personally be when exposing where I am, in regards to people being able to access where I am.
The card turned up now. I'm not sure. I haven't followed it for a while, but I just think with the whole like anyway, my point was with the whole YouTube sphere, like TGF, for example, a lot of people know TGF in the UK and Randolph. Oh, that's a $10,000 card, that's a $20,000 card, whatever, and then you go on eBay, you can literally see it's like a £500 card.
Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean. Yeah.
And I personally don't like that, because then they'll turn around and try and sell you that card, and they'll be like, oh, it's $20,000, I'll sell it you for $15,000, and you can literally buy it on eBay for £500.
Yeah, 100%. I totally get what you mean.
That's the thing that I personally want to keep real. So, like, I'm not going to lie to you and sit here and say that this Pikachu is worth 50 grand. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's one thing that I want on my channel. So, well, we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it honest, and we're going to do as many happy unboxings as possible, sharing with the community. I'm going to give away as much as I can. We're going to do these podcasts and talk about a few funny things, and I want to make sure that people don't get ripped off, is my point.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Like, with Get Graded, I would tell you guys don't send it to these if I think that they were ripping you off, but I think these guys are I think they have good intentions, they're just going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
So, that's my opinion on that. But anyway, sorry about that. It was another casual 5-minute rant. Sorry.
Sorry, I do it all the time.
Yeah, so Randolph does nothing but complain now. To be honest with you, I can see where Randolph's coming from as well, though, because he can't get hold of any products to open like all of us.
I do understand the pain.
So I can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like you're a YouTuber. You've just spent 50 grand on opening a pack for Logan Paul. Quit crying.
Yep.
Like, no drama or nothing, but you know, real world problems here. You know,
yeah, very much so.
I don't earn 50 grand even in 5 years, let alone 5 seconds like him. So, yeah. So, anyway, so that's coming. Honesty, opening rocket boosters, giveaways, hopefully meeting people in the future.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully we can meet, as in me and you, Tofu, and do this like face to face, so we can actually face each other, so it doesn't look weird like this. Because at the moment I'm looking at a wall. Wait, I need to look this way, but I can't see my screen. I need to move my PC this side. I need to move my PC that side. So, but anyway, okay, guys, you don't have anything else to add, Tofu?
No, I do not. Thank you very much for having me again.
No, thank you for coming again. Hopefully there's more next week, more juicy stuff. Hopefully not all grading. So,
no,
but
about Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, we like to, as long as it's Pokemon card related. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here next Monday for the next Pokecast. What time are we doing it again?
I'm happy with 3 p.m. This seems to have worked well for other people as well. So 3 p.m.
3 o'clock next week, guys. UK time, GMT. GMT. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. Please do go and subscribe to Tofu. Join her Discord. Head over to her Instagram, follow her. Head over to my Instagram, follow me. If you think I should make a Discord as well, let me know, because that's something I actually hadn't considered, because I wasn't aware that many people followed me. So maybe it's something I should consider now, but that's cool. Make sure you head over to 3D Protect to go and get some penny sleeves and acrylics and hard stacks. These are pretty cool. These are my favourite.
They look really cool. I like it.
Yeah, 5% off. Use code IAMJoey. So that's pretty cool. And that's all we got. We will see you guys next Monday. Thank you so much, guys. And I hope you all have a great week. Bye, guys.
Bye.